Yay! Hi, I'm Mia, and I haven't seen shit. And this is the live stream that's happening where I haven't seen shit, and we're gonna watch Footloose, and we're going to Comic-Con tomorrow. Holland is here, and Omar is here.
Hello. You can't see
I'm
me.
eating
Yeah.
a garden
Hello.
burger.
Yes,
Ow.
it's okay. I'm gonna fix it in a
Ow.
second. But please first tell us if the live stream is working. I'm gonna sit down also. If you guys can please
I'm gonna
shoot
share
us. You can what? Share it, yeah, share it away on the social medias. Yeah, if you guys want to tweet at us, leave a comment, anything. Our Twitter's 2BrokeGeeks with the number 2. Just let us know that it's all functional, and yeah, we're all eating because we're rushing around like crazy trying to get ready to go to Comic-Con.
I just figured out what my ride back is, so.
It's really exciting things are
So
happening.
prepared.
Casper says hero.
That was from a while ago when I posted the link. Yep. Okay. I'm going to wait for some tweets, and you're going to wait for some comments. How are you guys doing? Are you going to Comic-Con? We're figuring things out. I'm eating like a frozen meal.
It was really funny. At the midnight taping, they were like, "Who's going to Comic-Con?" They're like, "Rose my hand." I'm like, "Woo!" No one else.
No,
no one else going to Comic-Con at that taping. I was like, I don't know.
If you are going to Comic-Con, then
Did not even answer the
What?
question.
What'd you say?
Yeah, you can absolutely curse. Don't worry about it.
Can you curse? Oh, I didn't. I thought you said you were going to curse. Yeah, we have to. We already cursed in the title. There's gonna be cursing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you are going to Comic-Con, come see Holland and Omar and myself. Geek Sundry Lounge. Rebecca is gonna be there. Nika's gonna be there. It's gonna be fun. You don't need a pass. It's like you can just come. No pass needed. All right.
Whoa. Sorry.
Okay. You want to mute it?
That's working. Yeah.
It seems like it's working. Is it working, Omar? You guys can get comfy while we figure things out. It's working. Okay, cool. Thanks, Casper.
It's working.
It's working. It's working.
And
It's
Jesse
working.
says it's working.
Guys, I was quoting the pod racing game. When the pod racing video game, when your ship starts to like break and then you repair it, and Anakin goes, "It's working. It's working." I've just heard that like too many times in my life. All right. I'm going to retweet Jessie because she is great. And now, we'll assume it's working and we'll kind of sort of more officially start the live stream. Basically, what is going to happen is Omar has a camera over there, our camera that we use to film our vlogs, and you're going to get kind of a behind-the-scenes ish look at how we film our vlogs because we're going to use that footage later. He's going to ask me some questions about what I think the movie is, and what my preconceived notions of it are. The movie's Footloose, if I didn't say that already. And then at the end, he's going to see like if it was at all what I expected. So that's what's going to happen. I'm sorry we forced you to eat on camera, Holland. Alright. Holland is a movie expert. If you don't watch her, he's a movie expert, so I expect lots of judgment in my watching of this and in the fact that I haven't seen it. I'm much stuff in my face, don't mind me. Alright. Omar.
Alright.
There you go. This camera, yeah, that looks properly situated. Maybe like that, a little bit higher. Yeah. Oh, is Dale watching? Dale, we miss you so much. Even Holland misses you. She doesn't know you.
I know. I feel like I just like came in like right when Dale left and was like, "Oh
He's
look,
dead.
it's not Dale." It's kind of what happened.
You're not under an obligation to be Dale. Like nobody was like.
I don't
you have
even
to
think I
be
could
Dale.
talk an Australian accent if I tried. I would
Try it. Try it.
No, I'm doing this on camera. I don't have time to practice.
It's raw.
It's
authentic.
what's like a thing?
Shrimp on the barbie, crikey.
Shrimp on the bobby. Is that British? Yeah. Crikey. It's an Australian thing that I've watched.
I watched Crocodile Dundee too. I saw that.
Shrimp.
All right, you ready?
Is the sound here? You're gonna work on it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a really good
Sound
sound.
speeding for Mia Footloose introduction. Camera speeding for Mia Footloose introduction.
I'm looking at a camera that's right there, and Omar's gonna ask me questions about what I think Footloose is. Okay.
Sorry.
No, I mean, no, you're probably not in the shot, so you can sit there and you can ask me questions if you want.
Okay.
Okay, I'm slating. I'll try again.
Hold on.
Better?
For some reason, technical difficulties, this camera doesn't want to function.
Oh, you need it to.
No, tell me about that.
You guys feel free to play the drink along stuff, but I'm not gonna drink tonight because I feel like I'm gonna drink too much at Comic-Con. So I'm trying to be super healthy before I'm really unhealthy.
That's true.
No, you don't have. I mean, you and Omar can drink.
I'm gonna drink a lot. I've been telling Mia this, but I'm trying to establish rules for myself because I don't want to drink too much and embarrass myself. Not that I would do something embarrassing, more that I would just talk a lot. So
she gets really chatty.
I get really chatty, and I don't want to meet someone like a celebrity or something, and then just not stop talking about everything I know about them, because that would be horribly embarrassing for me. So
it wouldn't be that embarrassing.
It would be really embarrassing.
How much do you know about them? I guess that determines whether it's embarrassing.
I just know a lot of information about.
Oh my goodness! I left this sound rolling.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now we're doing the questions. All right. Sound speeds, camera.
Camera is speeding. This is Mia Footloose introduction.
Take one.
Perfect.
All right.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mia, and I haven't seen shit. Oh, can you flip it around so I can see myself, make sure I'm in frame? Yeah, thank you. All right, doing it again, guys. Hi, I'm Mia, and I haven't seen shit. That's right, there's a ton of movies that I have not seen, most of which are insanely popular. I've seen a lot of obscure movies for some reason, but if everyone else knows it, I seem to not have seen it. In an effort to, what am I trying to say, an effort to broaden?
Educate yourself.
Educate, thanks, Holland. In an effort to educate myself, I started this live stream. You can watch old episodes of the live stream here, but today we are watching Footloose. You want to ask me some questions about Footloose? Okay. I guess I should lead into that. Before we get started, Omar's going to watch... Blah. Before we get started, Omar's going to ask me a few questions about what I think the movie is.
Okay, so what do you think the story of Footloose... Oh, hold on, wait. What do you think is the story of Footloose?
Okay, I do know a little bit about this movie, more than I've known about the other movies. I know that there is a town, and it sounds absurd, but I'm pretty sure this is it. There's a town where dancing isn't allowed, and then Kevin Bacon wants to dance. I know Kevin Bacon's in it. I think there might be singing in it. Maybe it's a musical, I don't know, and I'm pretty sure it's from the 80s. So I think that's the plot. I think it's he comes into town of no dancing. He's the rebel. He wants to dance. Maybe there's a love interest. Maybe he gets people to start dancing again, and then everyone, by the end, has changed their minds and they're dancing. Everyone's dancing and having a dance party. So I actually know a little bit about this one.
What's the lesson learned at the end of the film?
I would presume that by the end, everyone is just express yourself, dance. Is it a musical? I don't know. It's such an absurd plot and colorful plot that I just felt like it has to be a musical.
Who do you think is the antagonist of the film?
Oh, I bet there's some mean guy in the town. Okay, so if the town doesn't allow dancing, there's probably a mean guy in the town. Maybe a town official who's get that rebel out of here. He's causing trouble. He's trying to upturn the system.
Describe Kevin Bacon's character in 3 words.
All right, rebel, I guess. Scruffy and dancy.
Why do you think the movie's called Footloose?
I think there's a song called Footloose in it. And it's the hit song, and they named the movie after it. I don't know.
And finally, why is dancing banned in the town?
Oh, that's a good question. Why is dancing banned? Because it encourages free expression and thought, and maybe it's dangerous. Like maybe there was an accident, a terrible dancing accident, and now they're like, no, it encourages too many bad things, and it's like Prohibition era, but with dancing in the town. I mean, no town has really banned dancing, so this is just my best guess on why someone would do that. I just hear Holland laughing to the side of me, so I don't think I'm right.
No, I don't laugh at anything.
All right, do you want to go ahead and segue into us watching it?
Okay, there's nothing else you want to know about the movie?
I know the movie.
I mean,
don't know it.
About my movie. Maybe
I
think it's kind of like Happy Feet, but with Kevin Bacon.
Happy Feet, but with the movie Happy Feet with the penguins.
Yeah, the movie Happy Feet with the penguins, but with Kevin Bacon. That's how it is in my mind.
Where it's a town of people who just sing, but no one dances.
But like the opposite.
Where everyone dances.
No, okay, like
sing.
because there's a person who's trying to be different, but he's not a penguin. He's Kevin Bacon.
But everyone else is penguins.
No, you know what? I'm sorry about that analogy.
Can someone please Photoshop Kevin Bacon
in the town of Happy Feet? Alright.
Alright. I broke Holland. I mean, I think that's what it is. Do you want me to say it now? We're going to watch the movie? Okay. Alright, let's watch. How's that?
You want to say the name of the movie?
Yeah. Alright, let's watch Footloose. Okay. And we're stopping that recording. Okay.
This is just Happy Feet with Kevin Bacon.
Okay, to be fair, at the time that I said it's like Happy Feet, I forgot the whole thing about how they're singing and dancing. I just was like, oh yeah, I remember there's like a dancing penguin and then there's other penguins. Did you watch that movie?
Yeah.
It got kind of mature.
Yeah.
At the end, it was like
they were like sexual and they're singing and dancing.
And there also there was a really orthodox religious sect of penguins.
Yeah.
No,
Hi everyone.
Yeah, here's Omar. Okay.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
You just sat down and then you just left.
I want to say hi to everybody.
Aw, okay. Well, thanks for looking at our little behind the scenes and bearing with us. We're gonna now. Omar's gonna get a drink, and we are going to.
What are you getting? I have some juices in here, but it's almost.
Yeah. Okay, they just left me alone, so I'll check. I will check your guys' comments. Undead Ooze is really sad they're missing another one of these.
Oh.
Casper's trying to convince me there's magic in Footloose. And Blair, he's watching this live stream on his phone. That's really nice.
Oh, that's nice.
You must be on the go. I appreciate that you're trying to still watch it.
Yay!
Yay! And there's
Dollars or Cardis?
you guys can start pulling up Netflix and getting situated if you want. See what you guys say. Oh, hey, Dale has an Australian phrase for you to try out.
Okay, I'm ready. Wait.
Okay, it's
like the Mary Kate
this.
Ashley movie.
I know. That's why I handed it to you. I don't know what that is.
What are like key things in an Australian accent? I have to think about it.
I think you should just go with your heart. I think you should follow your heart. I think you should think about it.
It's gotta be like Akadaka. No.
Yeah, I don't know what that part is.
Akadaka? I can't.
How about Akadaka? Is listening to Akadaka?
That's an Australian accent.
I know.
Dingo. Oh, when they say the dingo ate your baby, is that not Australian?
Yes, that's it.
Maybe a dingo ate your baby. No, it's British.
You're so proper.
A dingo ate your baby. That's not Australian, is it?
I mean, there's elements of it. Dale will tell us.
I was listening. I sound British. I was listening. No, it's British.
I mean, just try it and see if you can get it by then. Even if it's kind of British.
Even close though.
British is not as far as American.
I could.
I don't even know what this sentence means. I was listening to Akadaka on my way.
I was listening to. No, it's British. I was listening to Akadaka on. It's British. On my way to Macaws. Macaws? When a drongo or the dingo ran in front of my ute.
I think the problem is, Dale, we don't know what these words are. You may think that we know, but we don't.
Akadaka on my way to Macaws when a drongo of a dingo ran in front of my ute. I don't know what I'm saying, and I don't know what accent I'm speaking.
I think it's British. I mean, it's British. It's British. You sound kind of like you're at Hogwarts. Like
I sound like that's my.
Which is not a bad thing to sound like. Just like I think we just need to imagine like Dale's. I know there's comments.
I know. I feel like I've listened to Dale's video.
Oh, okay. Casper actually knows what ute, or I think it's probably ute, is a car, but he doesn't know what it means either.
I'm gonna look up like tips for speaking in an Australian accent.
Okay, Casper just keeps referencing when last time they pranked me to think that Crocodile Dundee too had magic and people who were animals like turned into people and fantasy things in it. And I believed them for a little bit. All right, Omar. Now are you ready? They probably really want to watch Footloose.
I think we all really want to watch Footloose.
You guys, have you already seen Footloose? Tell me if you have or haven't. Who's in my boat? Probably everybody has because it's a really famous, popular movie. Did I get it right a little bit, Omar?
I'm not saying anything. Why would I ruin it?
Okay, where's the remote control? Wait. Oh.
Oh man, she got back to me right away. Now I'm not gonna. I'll respond to this email.
Omar, where's the remote control? Can you make it happen on your phone? They're probably going to get bored of us just sitting here not watching Footloose because Footloose is way more interesting than anything that we could do. Because I bet it's really good. Like, I think it's really good.
So, just to explain what I was doing just now.
Okay.
You can make an organic, actually it's not really an organic, but you can make a sort of eco-friendly fly trap by putting like vinegar in a shot glass and then making like a little paper funnel.
Real tip.
The flies, like little fruit flies and stuff, they'll go in the funnel and they'll be stuck in the shot glass. And then what happens is, like, after a while, they just die in the shot glass. But I don't really like killing things like that. Like, I think it's a little, like, inhumane. So I just took the shot glass outside and opened it so that instead of killing them,
you let them, they might fly back in.
Well, hopefully they don't.
Okay,
I was like, what are you doing? Holland's on a mission now. You guys just gave her a new obsession.
I would like to point out that all of us are sitting high above the ground here on a beautiful couch.
Oh no!
A sofa.
I got tricked into this.
Sitting in luxury. Sitting in the only
sitter?
way that you should
I'm
sit.
a ground sitter.
Two ground sitters.
I see 3 high grounders right now. I'm looking right at the camera and
we're not that
what
high
I
off
see
the ground.
is you don't have to be that high off the ground.
Play the movie. Alright. We'll tell you, don't worry guys. We'll count down and we'll tell you when.
I mean, you'll still be a little bit behind because of the lag, but...
No, but maybe it'll work out perfectly because then this lags for a second.
Probably won't work out perfectly.
It seemed like it worked out before.
It will never work out again the way it has worked out in the past.
It's not a very good way to decide.
Alright, it is a 1984 film.
Yes.
Okay, I got that, and I know
so
Kevin
far,
Bacon's in it.
correct.
I got those 2 things.
You know what else came out in 1984? Nothing Lasts Forever. I'm telling you, people just find this movie on YouTube. It's so weird. It's on YouTube, please? Yeah, it's on YouTube. Unless I took it out.
Okay, I'm going to press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. It's taking a little bit longer to
Loading.
load.
That's fine. It takes it loads. We want to see this in beautiful, crisp 480. Just kidding. We're probably gonna watch it in 720. Actually, we're definitely gonna watch it in 720. I know that for a fact. I don't know why I hesitated.
It's still loading, you guys.
What's your favorite screen resolution? Go ahead and tweet at us at 2BrokeGeeks.
What is your favorite screen resolution? All right.
Here we go. Let me get the
Paramount
iPad.
logo, circa 84.
Ugh.
Good start, guys.
I said I
Dancing.
would sing, but I only know.
So there is singing in it.
Well, I said this earlier. It's the song. You don't know this song?
Was
Just like
this the
from
only
living,
song?
but
Well,
do you
yeah.
not know this song
From just being alive.
existing?
From being a proud American.
Maybe.
See what's this?
Yeah, this song. This song.
I like the surround sound. Second Footloose kicks in on the back speakers.
I know this song, of course.
Get back. Come on before we cry.
Actually, dancing to those heels.
With talent.
With
John Lithgow's in
style.
this movie, by the way.
John Lithgow?
Yep.
From Shrek fame.
From
Of the Shrek
Shrek.
fame?
Lord Farquaad himself has made an appearance in this film.
Sarah
Sarah Jessica Parker's in it.
Jessica Parker.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Holland has been staying with us, and I've learned in this amount of time that she is a walking IMDb. So that's that Shrek comment lined up.
James says, high five, equality for insects.
Wait, what?
Because we let the flies out.
Oh, yeah.
Jessie says she's still undecided on whether she should be a high grounder or a ground sitter. High
Ground sitter.
It's
grounder.
okay to be undecided. Come on.
Grounds.
You can make your...
Undecided is a percher.
No, you can make your own choices.
Percher. No,
And
that's
I think you should
A
give
French
this
percher. Like you're on both
a
sides
lot
of the
of
fence.
thought.
It's a percher.
It's
Move on.
tasty to rush into war. So, you know what? Just mull it out. That's my advice. I remember, did you guys ever do the thing, did you ever read the Tao of Fu and then, like, have to pick which character you were?
No, I mean, I read it,
And
but I
I
never
was
had
so
to do that.
indecisive that my teacher just decided I was Piglet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you were the
And then I
indecisive,
was like,
decide
no,
your pick
I'm
was
like, no,
wrong.
I'm either Tigger or Eeyore. I just sometimes I'm more Tigger and sometimes I'm more Eeyore. And she was like, no, you're Piglet. And I was like, I'm not Piglet. So,
But maybe it was because you couldn't decide. And
that's
you were a
exactly
bit
what it was.
weaker.
And then I was by myself and then someone else said,
Boom. Where do you think this is located? What mountain range do you think that is?
I don't really know.
This movie takes place in Africa, if that helps.
You're not gonna pull a fast one on me again.
pick your favorite mountain range. Let us know
In the comments.
What's your favorite mountain range? The Rockies are great. Appalachians are kind of a fan favorite. I like the Grand Tetons. I don't know if it's a range, but 3 of them.
Grand Teton sounds funny.
In French, it is funny. The 3 boobs.
That's how it sounds. Hey!
It's Farquaad.
He does.
Or Third Rock from the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Third Rock from the Sun. They added it back on like Hulu or something, and I was watching it. Oh my goodness,
Casper
Tom!
sent
Make it
us.
beat. Oh my god, that was quick.
Casper, you did that? Thank you.
That was
Oh,
quick.
it won't show up, but I'm going to retweet it. Wow, that's bright. I'm going to go and retweet
We'll
it.
retweet it.
Here, look at this bright light. Blind your eyes.
I can already tell this movie is like, I mean, I knew it was serious in tone.
There's Sarah Jessica Parker.
Whoa.
Dale just sent one.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn.
This is so good. That's like older bacon, too.
I know, it's not even Kevin Bacon from the movie. It's like older Kevin Bacon.
Fun fact. Oh, I saw Kevin Bacon in the CVS once. I feel like I tell the story to everyone I meet because it was cool.
Yes, you did tell it to us, but you could tell it to them.
Well, I ran into Kevin Bacon in CVS. I kept like walking past him, and I was like, "Who is this guy?" And then I like looked really hard, and I was like, "It's totally Kevin Bacon." And then so he was buying like a teddy bear. He was filming Rest in Peace Department, so that's why he was in Boston. And yeah, and then like he was in line behind me, and we could like push past. I was like, "Excuse me," because he's trying to get out. Because I think he knew I knew, but like I wasn't saying anything. But
He was like, uh-oh, somebody recognized me.
basically. But like his nose and mouth is just so recognizable. That's like I saw Christian Bale, and it's like the same thing.
Yeah, you like definitely.
You
know
can be
it's
incognito all you want, but your face is just like a face that I recognize.
Raymond asked, is there a chat room during this stream?
There's basically like the comments section would be the closest that we have to a chat room. If you guys know how to do that, like we'll totally do it next time. But if you want to talk to each other and us, the comments is where to go. If you want us to see your comments like right away and they're just directed at us, you could tweet them at us. I think that's kind of how it's working. See, okay, so I knew that the tone of the movie was supposedly kind of like this. It was like a little more serious. But I couldn't marry the idea that like that was the plot and this is the tone. Because the plot, when you say it, it like sounds really silly. But maybe I think now it's more like it's an analogy for people banning things, probably.
Remember, you were at school, Mom.
Did John Lithgow just used to be in like movies like this all the time? I like that.
Like I think I only own it on VHS. That's how long ago.
Sarah Jessica Parker, yeah.
See, I did not understand this conversation about.
It just went over your head.
Like a diaphragm. Isn't that an organ?
That's how you get hiccups. There he is. What a go-getter.
Okay, so I can already tell this is not a musical, even though it started out with a song. Maybe I got confused because it's sort of like Hairspray, how Hairspray like wasn't a musical, but then it was.
A movie and then a musical
and then a movie after musical, yeah.
Drew said this is an accurate description of the movie.
So far, yeah.
Just dancing bacon.
I don't
It's
understand.
dangerous.
Yeah, like why was this a thing that like girls and guys used to do? Like,
At least
I'm
according to
flirting
that.
with you, and we're gonna speed really fast down this road.
And it's super dangerous, and according to the movies, it happened it's in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
It's just like hanging out. And
Was it just a Midwest thing, or like were people doing this like, oh my god, like,
do people still do? Oh my god, that's so dangerous.
that's horribly dangerous. Horrible idea.
So dangerous. Oh, upskirt chat.
Yeah, see, Sarah
Sarah
Jessica
Jessica Parker knows.
This is dangerous.
Yeah, how is this gonna work?
Oh my god, this is the worst.
Idiot teenagers.
This is the worst. Also,
Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
What?
She's doing a Van Damme.
She's doing a bandit.
This girl's so cool. Everyone wants to be just like her. This is why popular kids are.
You would think
Yeah.
that the truck would like stop and slow down.
Would be like, what the hell? Yeah.
This is a dumb thing you
Like, what would she expect to is gonna happen?
This is actually the first appearance of the truck from Duel. Just kidding. I think Duel came out before, so that's impossible.
Oh my god. Get in now.
She wasn't even gonna he just dragged her in. She wasn't even gonna.
I just don't understand how she survived that situation.
This could have just been like a movie about their friend who just died.
Like split in half. Oh, good. See, that's you. That's how you get the guy.
Yep.
Sure.
That's how you get the guy.
Oh, she's
She's
great.
She wasn't even gonna stop. He had to pull her in. Like she was just only for a second when she was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna die, but she didn't even.
Dale said that she was gonna call her Kevin Bacon and Happy Feet Loose.
That's good. I didn't even think about combining those.
Feet loose. Feet loose.
Everybody come in.
Go ahead, bye.
That's fine.
Class. Do you read now?
Maybe another time at the class.
So basically, it's.
I like that they just all hate Kurt Vonnegut.
That's ridiculous.
They hate everything in this town, huh? So like it's like a super religious town because he was giving a sermon and it's the kind of thing where they interpret everything to be.
Well, because like Slaughterhouse 5 talks about like aliens and stuff. I can totally
Yeah, that
understand
makes
that, like
sense.
not being okay.
Not being into it.
But they have read it if they're against it. They're just like, oh yeah, Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse 5, no, we burned
maybe
that.
they don't.
We burned
Maybe they
that.
didn't have to have read it. They could have just like seen like a BuzzFeed gift ad on it and like they just understood what it's about.
Yeah.
Like,
I always see ham in movies like this, but like I never ate ham, so it's like a funny movie food to me. It's like Flintstones like leg, like
that
it's
used
not
to be
real.
A thing. I used to eat ham. It was like an Easter thing.
Yeah, that's
I
a
stopped
thing.
eating meat like pretty early on, but I remember that being
I'm pretty sure it's a thing. And especially Easter, yeah.
Easter ham.
We got any comments coming? You're in charge, Omar, because I'm watching the movie.
It's hard to keep track of comments on YouTube, just because it is, but lots of things being said. I'm doing a terrible job at this.
Yeah, you're.
People are saying things.
They drove like the whole day until the sunset. in
You're
order to
right.
talk with her.
Wow. Well, maybe
they
they-
probably live in a really boring town and all
Exactly.
I do is drive. That sounds like my high school experience, except I was not doing that.
You weren't like, but
No, we would like
doing
drive
Van
to the
Damme with
mall
cars.
or to the movies and waste time. And
Hey, where you going?
Maybe that the town is so rural and spread apart that it actually does take them like hours to get to the nearest.
smuggled tapes. Is that devil music they're gonna listen to?
Coca-Cola
So
funded that
obviously
shot.
they're anti rock and roll, like anti music, anti dancing.
Anti Kurt Vonnegut, who is really the rock star of fiction.
I bet that it's like they're anti anything that could be interpreted to be sexual, and it's like a sexual awakening movie.
Yeah. Well, the
Now
song
I
is
get
called
it.
Dancing in the Sheets.
Mm-hmm. What's interesting is that the image
And
that we're
Coca-Cola again.
and Coca-Cola just
All
loves
my
the stuff.
Coca-Cola products.
The image of her standing like between. Never mind. I was gonna go into a reading.
Oh, I see what that is with her legs spread open.
Impending doom coming. I can see where the town's coming from. Like if you translate trucks to be sex, sex is really dangerous for kids.
Only when you're doing it that way. It's not. I don't think that's a sex.
That guy's so good at dancing and playing arcade games at the same time. I'm so impressed.
Also, we're not giving enough credit to this boombox. That is just playing music for everywhere.
So it kind of is almost like a musical because it has a lot of music in it. I mean, like how Once is a musical. It's not really a musical,
But they
Well,
sing
once they
once.
are singing,
Yeah.
they did write and record all the music at once.
I guess it is diegetic.
Oh no.
It's weird to see John Lithgow like looking kind of young here.
Thanks, Geek Sundry, for favoriting our tweets.
Oh, what?
Geek Sundry.
Sarah,
Thank
perhaps.
you.
Sarah,
Thank
We love you.
See you tomorrow.
If you're in
See
the
you
area,
tomorrow.
just come over. Oh wait, no, you're in
Except
San
you're
Diego.
in San Diego.
Whoops.
We seriously have been just like looking at everyone's pictures they're posting of how they're already there and how they drove there. We can't leave until tomorrow. I think they could hear you.
What's interesting is that now all these actors are old enough to be worried about their kids. They should do a second Footloose.
Oh my god.
Not
Well,
the
they
new
did.
Footloose,
I
but
know.
a second Footloose.
Where it's like Kevin Bacon's the dad, and then what is
Yeah.
and then Kara Sedgwick's daughter, I think, is like Susie Bacon, but it's spelled like Sue, like the Indian tribe.
Oh.
Her name's like Susie.
I have a friend
Spelled
who's
like-
named Susie like
yeah.
that.
So it could be her, and then I don't think Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick. Do
Have a
they
kid?
have kids? Even if they did, I don't think they're old enough. I don't
If
think
they have kids, those kids have to be like born on Broadway.
I don't,
they
yeah,
have to be
I don't
Broadway
think they
kids.
have kids.
This is
The
John
Music
Hughes
Man.
movie?
Pardon?
This is John Hughes movie.
No.
No, it's not. It's not a John Hughes film.
I don't know who directed it.
Already too much has happened for it to be a John Hughes film.
It's definitely.
And I mean that in the nicest way
Well, I
possible.
guess
That's
because,
not like
like-
an insult.
I just thought, oh, maybe it is because it's like probably going to be like a teenager's sexual awakening, 80s, like kind of that.
It's.
thing.
I don't know. It's different though. It doesn't look the same.
James said, plot twist, that girl's tape deck is really sound wave, and this is a Transformers movie. I mean, if Coca-Cola's sponsoring everything, I wouldn't be surprised. Jesse just sent over character descriptions for Holland Farkas and Mitch.
Okay.
Yeah, so Holland and Mitch are drift compatible.
Yeah.
Ooh, that makes sense.
What are you cool with your hair? Why is everyone so mean to him?
I mean, look at him. He's like a minority. He's a white male.
Well, because Kevin Bacon is supposed to be like the alternative kid, where he's like
the emo kid?
yeah, it's basically like he is like attractive enough to be popular, but he doesn't want to be because he's against everything that is mainstream.
Right.
Because he's definitely more artistic and intellectual, and he is like the coolest one in the high school, but no one else realizes it because they're too hung up on the class or the classic like.
But yeah, the guy in the truck thing, the pickup truck, had a Pink Floyd flag in the back.
He did.
Which is like not like, it's not exactly Leonard Skinner, you know?
Yeah. Put that to C, because he's going to get, I would assume that he would get the girl, because that's going to happen.
Like she trails off and she realizes I was in it.
The Naked City.
They're full of references.
Yeah. I feel like he's like Holden Caulfield.
What do you do there? What do you do there?
Oh, Dale had a thing. Okay, you're saying academic, right? And the key is to just move your mouth very much. So that's a trick for your Australian accent.
Is to move my nose.
Perfect. I thought an Australian was sitting. I thought Dale and Raymond were back.
It's not like the thing with accents is like I feel like you need to work on them to do them properly because I did a lot
Yeah, but
of
you don't
like
have to do it properly. You can just do it badly.
No, I know, but like I did a lot of acting in high school, and they would always give me roles with accents because I looked ethnic and like they didn't know what I was.
So they're like, she could just be anything because nobody else will know what she is.
So I always had to do the accent. So like if I work on it, I can get it. But like offhand, no.
We'll forgive you.
Ginger.
They're just talking about chicks right now.
Ooh,
They're talking about he's
Dancing.
talking about Gilligan's Island.
oh my god.
Are they actually talking about Gilligan's Island?
He's talking about Ginger.
Okay.
You've seen Gilligan's Island, right?
No.
Oh, you
You've never
haven't
seen
seen Gilligan's Island?
I don't even know if we can do a live stream of that, because that's hours upon hours of television.
Oh my god.
How did you never see Gilligan's Island?
Oh. It's like the original Lost.
Not a good
It was.
pitch.
It was.
But like better. It's like if Lost were a sitcom.
They're trying to do a Gilligan's Island movie, right?
Are they?
I think so.
I feel like that's one of those things that you like always hear, but like I've never seen it.
I've just never seen it.
Where are those characters?
Oh shit! Really? No.
That was so awkward.
Just looks back and forth, back and forth. I love the way that teenagers talk in 80s films, because they're totally played by adults.
Yeah.
Like, the high schoolers themselves know that they're adults who just got a second chance to be in high school. And they're sort of happy about it and also sort of disappointed, so they just ham it up. They're just like, well, if I'm going to be in high school, I'm going to take trays and talk about high school things.
I like it.
I wish that I could go back to
like
high school.
80s teens. They're fun.
Sorry, when that kid got killed in the car wreck.
Oh, shit.
Bananas when they were on the news.
Probably because they were doing stuff like that earlier.
What- yeah, right? We've already established that these kids have no respect for, like, cars. The dangers.
Why aren't they like, these kids seem to be injuring themselves when they are reckless about their driving. Maybe we should just send them all back to driving school.
If anything, we should ban driving. Because that's the only factor that they have in common.
They died in a car wreck. So stop the dancing,
So
stop
no
the partying.
losing.
But what if, should we let them keep driving? Oh yeah, they should do that funny thing where they stand in between the two cars with truck comes. But no dancing.
Okay, but also, point that I did think, oh, maybe a tragedy happened.
Yes, you're right.
Because this one I actually knew some stuff about.
Let's not listen to the radio.
By the way, Akadaka means AC/DC, apparently.
Akadaka means AC/DC.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna start calling AC/DC Akadaka.
Akadaka.
But then does that also mean bisexual, or does it just refer to the band?
Wait, does AC/DC mean bisexual?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what AC/DC
That I only
is.
knew because of the Joan Jett song. Is it Joan Jett where it's like she's
I
got
don't know.
Yeah. Mhm.
AC/DC, she's got another
Yeah, that's what AC/DC. That's
I
what.
should-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember because in high school, it was a high school, or is that middle school or high school? Someone like made fun of me for being into Pink Floyd, and they were like,
Wait,
That's-
he's getting pulled over?
"Yeah."
What about like all of the other people? That's
Pretty much, this is an X-Files episode where it's actually just an X-Files episode. I'm not even gonna go further into it. It's just. Uh-oh.
$25.
$25. That's like
Come on, whatever.
1/3 of a parking ticket in LA.
It's like one movie ticket now.
Casper says, Footloose 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Actually makes sense.
Yep,
Yeah.
it actually works. I like it. Let's make it.
I'll make it. I'll be our next vlog. Do a class.
I can't load the comments on our video.
It's okay, I'm getting the email notifications of them.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing them with us.
So they can listen to classical music.
Mm-hmm.
Classical music is actually helpful when you're like studying and doing work.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I like listening to other music too, but
I like listening to film soundtracks.
I listen to John Mayer, and I just want to get it done. Just want to get it done.
Because you don't want to listen to John
Just
Mayer.
kidding. I actually like John Mayer's music. I just don't like him as a person because
Yeah.
he's kind of a white supremacist. But he's kind of. He's not. I don't want to spread rumors.
Just a little bit.
He just said that he doesn't want to
They have the internet, they
intercourse
can
with
look it up.
non-white females.
He didn't
I mean,
say
totally
he didn't, he said
understandable.
His penis.
penis.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's just not
His little record stick. I didn't want to be graphic.
That
I
was
didn't want to say
gross.
penis. So
You
instead I'm going
were
to say
dick.
something safer. She's got Skrillex hair sort of going on right now, like the comb to the side, then almost like a shaved other half.
Oh, like an undercut?
There it
I
is.
kinda
See,
like an
almost.
undercut, yeah.
She predated Skrillex. Was Skrillex even alive when this movie came out?
Probably.
How old is Skrillex? 47? 48?
27. Probably not.
I was not alive, but I was almost alive. So it's right on the fence there.
It's not alive.
Do you think this movie is an accurate representation of the book 1984? I'm not hearing a no.
I was watching the scene.
During the time Footloose was made was a time where kids do different things, so different that they are aliens. Yeah.
So different.
Yeah.
They're aliens.
Yeah, that's a really good.
Basically
I agree with that. That's getting a retweet.
Okay, so then I'm gonna rewrite this, and Mulder and Scully come in.
And you find out that there's like a sonic base to like the aliens that actually lived there. Oh, it's like the Water Tower book. Did you ever read the Water Tower book?
No.
It wasn't really much of a reading book. It was more of a picture book.
Okay.
Did any of you ever see the Water Tower book about aliens? Anyway, if you did, tweet at us because we can't check comments on
We
YouTube.
can
Yes, we
just
can.
take. Okay, we can.
Do people put antlers on vehicles in the past?
I feel like that's dangerous.
So I think what you mean is, did people put it? They're all the worst drivers.
I remember I used to always want to ride in the back of a pickup truck because my friend from preschool was allowed to drive in the back of a pickup truck, and that's
Oh,
where her
man.
toys were. And I was like, hey, Mom, that sounds like a cool thing. Like, can you guys buy a pickup truck so I can do that? And she was like, that is the most dangerous thing I've ever heard of. Why?
I always thought that looked
that
cool
sounds
too
horribly
when you see
dangerous.
people driving in it. You're like,
Like, why would you put your kid in the back of a pickup truck?
Whoa, he is abusive.
what'd he say?
He yelled at his girlfriend. He was like, shut up. How can these kids be bored? They live next to mountains. They could go look at rocks. They could look at the seasonal changes of the mountains.
They've lived with them for like 16 years of their life or 17 years of their life or however old they are.
We have hills where I grew up.
I know
have
that.
not gotten bored of them. And I'm older than
You
these
don't
kids.
live there, that's why. You live here. Where there's no hills. I mean, there are.
What are you talking
They're
about?
boxed by buildings.
Alright, that's true.
Okay, so why is he an outsider? Everyone's like, he's an outsider, he's an outsider. Just because he's
He moved
not into
to
the same
town.
thing?
No, I think he moved to the town.
Okay, he literally
Mhm.
was it. he's
Oh,
an
yeah,
outsider.
they're new to the town.
Yeah.
He's new.
Yeah, and it's like, what is up with this town?
His whole family.
Dale knows the book. I guess you studied it in school?
in Australia.
It's an interesting study. Yeah, that book is really scary. We'll talk about it on Skype. I don't want to ruin it for these guys. Required reading for both of you, just like Dale. Whoa. Ted Mosby boots.
Mrs. Robinson.
Oh, hi. There we go.
Like, why is her name a joke?
It sounds a little homoerotic, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, wait, it's a boy and a girl, how is it?
Because she was like, Chuck wants to see you.
People know you're scared. Anyway, Chuck will find you.
Small towns like this are interesting to me because, like, when I grew up, the whole thing was like you would be like emasculated if you couldn't rave because it was like.
Yeah, that's not
California.
normal. That's not how. I'm from Texas, so.
And like if you couldn't play 13 well, also that was the thing where it's just like, wow, you're never gonna get laid. You can't play 13. That was a big one in my middle school. So it's kind of like Footloose if you couldn't dance.
I don't know, man. I don't think. From what I understand of Footloose so far, no, it is not kind of like Footloose.
I love how he's like a fucking gymnast.
Yeah, I do.
It's amazing. That's so impressive. That's much more impressive than like anything else anyone in this town is doing.
Is he like from the city or is he just from another
Chicago.
place? Okay.
Where you do gymnastics all the time. I've got family in Chicago. They're all gymnasts.
Really?
So wait, is his friend? He made a friend.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
right in the beginning.
He was the guy with the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he made fun of him back, and the guy respected that. They're kind of like a Don Quixote sort of situation.
No,
going
I
on
like
here.
it. I like it. Ooh.
Ooh, whoa!
What does that mean?
Wow,
Oh,
just
they
cuts
must have
right
just
to-
had sex.
Wait, those are his boots? Oh no.
There is.
I thought she was already wearing shoes. Her dad hates everything. They all hate everything in this town. They hate colors, sex, driving, music.
So where is this? Because that's what's it called? That tree is the one that they're laying down on. The thing that koalas. Why can't I remember it?
Eucalyptus?
Eucalyptus.
Yeah, eucalyptus, is it?
That's totally eucalyptus. I'll put my bottom dollar. That
see
looks
that. I
like the
see
Monarch
there, yeah.
Grove in Santa Barbara.
Probably they didn't mean to be there, but maybe it was easier for them to film there. We're not in California.
Like people aren't gonna look at this and be like, "That's eucalyptus."
Yeah, people are not going to be looking at the foliage, but we are.
He is new, so they are outsiderists. Outsiderists, instant hate towards people from other towns without reason. From other towns without reason. Yeah.
You what? Notifications. Outsiderism.
Outsiderism, outsiderists.
Yeah.
We should really stop outsiderism. Outsiderism.
Wait. Since Dexter, I stopped watching Dexter before John Lithgow got there. I never caught up, which is unfortunate because I pretty much know what happened. So.
Oh no.
That's okay. Because I think I was telling you guys, I was watching Dexter, and like I started watching Castle because I needed something uplifting, and then I just watched all of
Oh,
Castle.
yeah, you were
and
telling
never
us
went
that.
back.
You were telling us that. That's why you love Castle so much. It saved you from
It's
the darkness. Dexter.
I just heard Dexter ends really badly, so but I'll still watch it eventually.
Is this how like just high school guys talk?
I didn't go to a real high school,
Did you go to like an arts high school?
Yeah. but I did like test into. It was like a honors communication themed high school type deal. So,
They are so clearly all adults. That's the thing, though. Like, so I don't know if this is, and it's also the '80s, so I don't know. Nobody will know.
Yeah, Buzz. Just kidding. It's not that funny.
Oh my God!
What is
See,
this?
why do
This
they
has a
keep
very
doing-
high mortality rate.
Yeah, how are they even so? Why do they keep doing like things that cause vehicular?
It's one of those things where, like, you know, like if there's like a problem right in front of you, know how people like don't run away if there's like a flood because they just don't believe it. It must be that. What's that mentality called again? Why am I not smart? Like I can't like remember or name anything.
yeah, more music. Okay, wait. Francisco wants to know what's your favorite show.
Of all time?
My Uber driver asked me this today. He's like, "What is your favorite comedy of all time?" And I'm like, that's a huge question.
Big one.
You're
Big
gonna
one.
have to let me think on that.
What about show that's on right now?
Favorite TV shows on right now? I think American Horror Story for me.
It's not on right now. It's off season.
Oh, you mean
But
like
like that
on right now? I don't know,
Okay.
like the one TV show that's still good. I don't know. Anderson Cooper.
Okay. I like Doctor Who, obviously. I like Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers is
Bob's
great.
Burgers is a good one that's on right now.
By the way, this is another reference
the original
to
version? Yeah, this is okay. Footloose
Is
and
that
Shrek
like-
are basically the same movie.
Is that
Yep.
why it's in Shrek?
It could be.
Is it a joke because John Lithgow was like,
I
in Shrek, is
wish.
it a joke?
That would be amazing. Well, no, because I Need a Hero isn't until Shrek 2.
It's in Shrek 2. It's not in
Shrek
Shrek 1.
And John Lithgow's in Shrek 1.
He's not in
Yeah.
Shrek 2.
So it's a
So
different
this movie's
Shrek.
moving through, and Justin Timberlake's at the end of this movie, so this is all three. This is the
The
slowest.
soundtrack is so good. Oh my god, this is the best. I love 80s movies. The soundtracks are so good.
One
And
of
there's a
the-
song like every. Oh, it's so good.
Like they're so far from each other. This is so like.
This is dumb, dude. This is such a dumb activity. Why would you even agree to do this? Why is everyone just okay with this?
Everyone in the show just likes to drive dangerous.
I know, and it's like not as though it's in a reality where
Like,
nothing
who
has
has the
happened.
bigger dick? And now his Converse lace and stuff.
No, the Converse lace.
Went obviously.
Haha, loser.
This is so dangerous. This
And
thing
the tractor
like,
comes
falls.
I love Kevin Bacon's jumps out of that.
It's basically Farm Simulator.
He accidentally
Yeah,
won.
yeah.
He's gonna dance because he loves
Yeah, he's
dancing.
a dork. He's like, oh man, my feelings got sucked, but now I'm gonna pretend that I'm just like really cool.
Yeah,
and
that
everyone
was on
loves me.
purpose. That was on purpose.
Like he's getting hugs.
It's all washed up.
Yeah, that guy definitely tried to kill you.
The logic in this town is like so.
I know, because that's the thing. It's not as though the reality that they've created me is like, no, they just do these things. Like they definitely reference like people dying. So why are they not stopping?
They're like, oh yeah, people die doing this, and then yet they still do it.
And it was like talked about like everyone knows that it happened, and they're still doing it. Like they've already done. It had like 3 almost car accidents in this movie.
Has to be that they're aliens and music affects them.
You could totally do, yeah. You,
Like Mars
I
Attacks.
know
Like Mars Attacks.
More Coca-Cola product placement.
Coca-Cola.
Footloose, sponsored by.
All the cool kids drink Coca-Cola.
How come?
Okay, so
How
what?
can
He
other-
bites the heads off. What are they talking about? What are they even? What is this
Oh, I
conversation?
forget.
What is wrong about getting little stars overnight? You can have time. Don't do it as a pleasure.
Why didn't Sarah Jessica Parker just get with him? Because like she
Yeah,
did from the beginning.
You're right.
Mhm.
She
Why do
keeps
we have
saying
to
how
like
she's so
convince
great.
this chick?
Does Sarah Jessica Parker have a boyfriend?
Her character is not developed enough to like.
Yeah.
She just keeps going. He's so cute.
She's just like the best
He's
friend
the
character.
best, blah blah blah, and the, like
This movie
she
does
just go
not
after
pass
him.
the white folks.
She's
That's
yeah.
all. Like all
It barely passes it for guys, that like in a guy way too. Though I think all of them are only talking about getting with each other.
It's
So.
like Grease, kind of.
So it's fair, at least.
Except Grease gets at least a little more.
Grease has like an interesting Grease has more commentary than
Yeah.
I think than it lets on.
Yeah.
I think the ending is not a happy. I think it's a Taming of the Shrew sort of thing.
Mm.
I think it's exactly Taming of the Shrew. Now that I think about
Oh my god. Things you notice as you get older.
Where did you come from? Why is everyone calling each other asshole?
He's a teacher.
The teacher came out of nowhere. That Rich
I know,
came out of
is he a teacher?
nowhere.
No, he's not. He's not a teacher. A teacher would do that. No,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
the gym
pretty sure.
teacher.
It's a good shot.
What?
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Cool, like the premiere and everything.
Mm.
It's really funny because it's totally a thing where all these people are insane and violent.
Yeah, this time. Well,
They're worried about insanity and violence, and they're all insane and violent.
Well, no, it's probably because the whole town is like super sexually repressed because they demonize sex in the town, and so now everyone like, you know, their hormones are making them be crazy, and they're like so they're getting violent. And
It's like The Giver.
like Giver.
I'm so mad about the new Giver.
What'd you say?
Wait, okay, is it
Yeah.
in black and white? Because I was
The
so mad
trailer is
that
in color.
I know,
But
but
I
I
think
was
it is
mad,
in black
but
and
I
white.
actually saw like
Is the movie itself in black and
I
white?
believe it is.
like okay, I was mad for like months because
Yeah.
why wouldn't you put it in black and white? This is so dumb. I had this whole rant on it,
Yeah.
and then Omar said that he saw that actually like the actual movie was
Yeah.
in black and white.
Okay, so
Which helps a
Yeah.
lot.
that's promising.
James said that it was such an out of scene for the origin of the song,
Out of
I Need a
scene.
Hero.
Oh yeah.
Such a weird scene. And then Raymond says, do everything dangerously because YOLO, cool kids, idiots, and sex.
Everyone in this town is living by YOLO,
Yeah.
except for like
All of them are in
I
different
guess.
ways. Some of the kids are just like YOLO, and the Reverend's like, YOLO! Where is she? Well, she's in something that I like, where she's... The mom is in something, I can't remember what it is, and I love her in it.
Uh-oh, he's taking the
Uh-oh.
car.
Sherlock Holmes over there.
Who took the car?
Future Diane Sawyer.
Who took the car?
He took the car because he needs to just... He's angry. What a great... That was an amazing shot.
Wait, so why is he like staying with them?
That's his family, I think. Maybe it's not, isn't it?
I got
It's his family.
confused about it because like he's with them like as though he's
Maybe he's not.
their- but they
Maybe he's
seem
an
like,
orphan.
but they just like seem like they're already so
Oh
in
wait,
place.
this scene.
Yeah,
this
this
scene.
is it. This is the big one.
This scene.
Oh, is he gonna like Billy Elliot right now? He's
No.
gonna Billy Elliot.
Billy Elliot does him.
You're right. Billy Elliot, Kevin Bacon.
Like
I know
you're
you're
smoking and drinking and dancing and listening to music.
There are so many movies that do this
Yeah.
shot for shot.
Yes.
This
And-
is so great.
Oh, and you mentioned Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers is constantly
Oh.
referencing this scene.
Oh.
With Jimmy
because
Pesto
of Jimmy
Jr.?
Pesto, how
Yeah.
he's like always wants to dance. Like Jimmy Pesto thinks that he's like Kevin Bacon in photos.
Yeah.
Nice clip show, by the way.
Now, when they did that, they must have like this is probably still edited when they like actually like
Yeah.
spliced them together. So they
Uh-huh.
must have like used like probably like
A thing.
Vaseline or
Mhm.
something. To, like,
That
make
is-
it edit like that.
That is what people used to do, I guess. Yeah, Vaseline.
That's what I love thinking about that. Because
Mhm.
it's like
I want to go back to only editing film because I feel so lazy doing special effects now where I'm just like,
yeah, like
I shouldn't get any credit for this. Like, it's all, like, Avid.
it's hard though. It's like
It's gonna be
not
so
fun to
good.
splice
It's
them
the
together.
best.
Like, thinking of this editing is just masterful. Like, can you imagine, like, you wouldn't be able to see this unless, like, this editor was
Oh,
working on it.
Yeah.
Sure. I try not to think about like people editing by hand because it just like blows my mind when I'm
It's
watching
so
a movie.
hard.
It'll actually, I'm like, it blows my mind. People are sitting there because we have those editing.
That was a
tables
leap of
that are
faith.
set
You had no idea where he was
It's
going.
like, so-
with the tape and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because you can't like it's hard to replace. 'Cause you know,
Yeah, you have to get
Yeah.
it right like the first time. I can't even conceive it.
In all seriousness, when you're upset and instead of like yelling in someone's face
You
or
should
getting
just
angry,
dance.
you should just dance. It
Yeah,
really
you're
does
right.
work.
Anyone.
You're right. It's not hurting anyone.
Angry dancing. Look.
I bet if they encouraged dancing in this town, everything would be a lot safer. They wouldn't feel the need to
Exactly.
like go do crazy car stunts. It's a positive outlet.
It really is. Like he's not like punching anything or like shooting people.
Yeah, and he's staying in shape
Yeah. It's like awesome.
and doing that much physical activity like raises your endorphins. Oh yeah, and he's like a super good gymnast.
We didn't learn from this movie, did we? Like, this movie was just like, everyone should just dance.
Look at all. That happened like 6 times.
I wouldn't mind like a Catstone dance style.
Where things are becoming color as he's like dancing with them and stuff like that.
Not in this town.
What do you
Creeper
mean in
status.
this? Not in this town. It's a huge town. There's like a lot of empty space.
Eyes everywhere. This is an X-Files episode.
How come you don't like it?
I bet you could take this and put some like X Files soundtrack under it.
Just give Mark Has anyone edited that together? I'm gonna look for like fan videos.
You have.
Let's see, is it-
You
I
should.
will. I mean, I could. I don't know why I don't make fan videos because like I should just.
You
do
totally could.
it. I think I have so much. I don't actually have free time. That's probably why.
That might
Someday.
be someday. Interesting.
What is the Sunday?
Because he's not into it. Because you interrupted his dancing.
It's like a Kevin Smith movie now.
That was a mean thing to say.
Well, she's being.
Yeah, I know, but he called her a slut.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably should have done that. He definitely shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, she was just like, come on, kiss me. She's just coming on to him. I mean, she wasn't like being like forceful or anything. He just like slut shamed her.
I'm just against her because she was rooting for her boyfriend in the tractor race. So I just kind of have a chip on my shoulder against her.
Look, she's flying to colleges, and her dad doesn't want her to fly to colleges. Yeah. Good for her.
See, she has things. Trying to keep her down.
I'm not trying to keep her down.
She could hear you. She was offended. You're affecting the outcome of this movie.
She's like so obviously turned on. Like
I know. She's like vibrating in her seat.
She's a great character.
Now you feel bad, so you're just like, no, she's
I know.
great,
I don't feel bad about being mad at her for being a bad person.
You're just still mad about that tractor thing.
I'm always gonna be mad about the tractor thing, but I think that's maybe what makes her character interesting.
Look, they're gonna find all the pucks in the lottery.
This is like.
Oh, this is real. This is real. This is some real shit right here. This is like a little Fahrenheit 451 bunker.
Yeah.
I think there's a conversation about Footloose in X-Files. So that's the only clip that's coming up. I think they talk about Footloose.
There must be. There's gotta be. I'm trying to think what that clip is, because I feel like I remember it.
She's full of surprises. She's kind of like a Jasmine character.
She has so many facts about her. She memorizes poetry. It's music. Music.
It's kind of cool to see older films like this, where like, and they're very blatant about it in this movie, where like these kids, especially like the female characters, are scared of their parents.
Yeah.
And it's like interesting to see like American films in a historical perspective of being like, we kind of like glamorize that. We're just like, you know, after in high school, you get in your truck and you drive around. It's like, no, there's like fear and lots of oppression, like tons of oppression. Good job, movie makers.
See? Oh my god, these kids are crazy. These kids are crazy.
I think they all kind of.
They all want to die.
I think that's what it is. It's like they want to way out. They want to way out.
I think that she wants to, because she's done all of the crazy things, and she doesn't really have any like self-preservation. I think she might be horribly depressed.
Yeah.
This movie's so good.
Really dark.
Yeah. She keeps trying to kill herself.
That's true. That's totally true.
I mean, this editing and cinematography is like horror. Jeez.
Yeah, like that's pretty.
See, she just plays it off like, oh yeah, we just do this, but she's really the one who like keeps doing it, and everyone else reacts like, you're gonna die, you need to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, no, I just love life. I think she's like horribly depressed and wants to way out.
Yeah, probably. I never thought of that before.
She wasn't gonna move then either.
Mm-hmm. This movie's so good.
Also, the train was moving really slow. Couldn't they have stopped when they saw her on the track stop?
Fake service system.
I guess so, yeah.
What's the dumbest thing that you guys have ever done in terms of like putting yourself in danger for fun that you'll never do again? Not stuff where like you recommend it. My friend in New York used to like subway surf, and that's the scariest thing in the world to me.
What is that?
It's where you get into like you have to like go into the subway tunnels and then get into the doorways as the trains are going by and like go like this, and when it's going you have to jump on it and then like you surf on it and then you have to jump off on stops.
What?
Yeah.
I've never.
Footloose is real, you guys. Oh my god.
I'm trying to think of. I don't remember.
No. I was just teasing, I was a dancer, I was doing books I'm not supposed to. I am late.
I'm pregnant. Like this noir lighting.
This is all about oppression, this movie.
Mm-hmm. This movie keeps getting seconds away from becoming a Tarantino film, says James.
Yeah, actually.
I know that Tarantino's like a big fan of this movie.
Who directed this then?
I just looked it up. It's what it was.
Dumbest thing I ever did was, I don't know, we did some silly stuff as kids. Like, we would, like, skateboard down really, like, steep roads and stuff like that.
Yeah, my
But-
parents used to do that in San Francisco, like the hills. It's
Yeah.
really dangerous.
But a big thing that we did that did I chip a tooth or did my brother chip a tooth? I think I chipped a tooth. And one time I broke my nose for a different thing. But we got like a dolly. You know how like you use dollies to move? And we put it on the back of a plastic tractor and then rode it down a hill and it came apart. And just like,
I like their friendship.
I mean, I'm not living in a goddamn relationship. We got TV, we got family.
I like it. We got family too.
Yeah, well, I gotta go to the wet t-shirt contest in town yet.
I like it. That's his gauge. That's his gauge of like the town's uptight. He hasn't noticed a wet t-shirt contest.
I'll tell you what I like to do, man. I like the little Playboy centerfold inside every one of Reverend Mark's fingers.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, you don't have to do it. You can start in a nightclub right there in the church, yeah?
That's it.
That's it. Wow,
That's it.
what a way into the story.
Thanks.
this is the connection. Oh, this is the connection to Reservoir Dogs. That's what's his name, which you don't know.
I don't.
It's another movie that Mia has not seen. But you know what I'm talking about, right? I forget his name. No, what's his name? Frankie?
Yeah.
Nice guy. What's his? Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Why didn't you give him a color, Quentin?
The whole time I was there, people would come up to me and how can you live?
That's a pretentious
Why would
question.
people asking that? That's rude.
You guys have
People
family
live
feud.
in small towns. Oh, yeah. Great cut.
Mm-hmm. This movie's written well. It's like
That was
edited,
great, like-
directed well.
Yeah, it's a great cut. See, this is so great. He's like, it's just so like a visual storytelling. He's like telling this story like everywhere.
Everyone is scared of hold them. That's just beautiful. Remember that.
His Lord is not of earth.
We're having a moment here.
Sorry.
I think they feel close to me.
Yeah, like
Well,
her.
what I say.
John Lithgow's ageless.
I know.
This movie was made exactly 30 years ago.
Yes.
80,
Whoa.
90, right?
Yeah. 84.
30 years ago.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think I've done anything like that dumb. That's so boring.
I know, I haven't
I was
either.
thinking
I'm pretty good at Tushu.
Dancing?
No, like when you said what's the most dangerous thing.
I think like one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me was I went to a concert. I like hadn't been feeling well, and it was in the middle of the summer, and I went to a concert in New York City, and like the only thing I had to drink that day was alcohol. So I got like really drunk and really dehydrated, and then
yeah.
like I ran into someone and they were like giving me stuff from like a flask, and like I ended up like passing out in like a bathroom. Of a
Oh my God.
concert
That is
hall.
so. That's like the scariest.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary.
But like,
You lock the door.
no, because I like ran into the bathroom and then blacked out, and I was underage, so they almost called the cops. But I like woke up and like was fine, and then left, and it was all good.
Whoa.
That was probably like the scariest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, like I get. Were you with friends?
Yeah.
Okay,
this
that's
is my
good.
friend.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So it like wasn't too bad. Yeah, 'cause my friend went running after me and found me.
She prevented you probably from having the cops calling you.
Probably, yeah, that would have really sucked because that would have been bad.
How
I
are
love
they
this
dancing
song.
like that to this music? They're amazing. They're so talented.
So good.
They're hearing something else in their head. Oh, I like it.
We need to do more dancing things.
That's why we have Comic-Con.
Yeah, I'm
Dancing
so
on the
excited to
party.
dance tomorrow.
Hawk just texted, I'm watching you.
We could have just told you. We'll pick you up at 6:30 tomorrow, Hawk.
We didn't even tell everyone our plans, but we did already say that we were.
Okay, I get mad. Everyone says that Sarah Jessica Parker looks like a foot and like hates on her so much.
Like a foot?
Yeah, that's what people
Everyone
I mean,
say.
her
says that she
feet
looks
look
like a
like feet.
horse.
They say she or a foot or a horse,
Horse,
whatever.
that's
I don't
how
know. I've
people
heard both things.
Yeah.
Nice guy Eddie, by the way. Nice guy Eddie.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just thinking. Okay, yeah. But like, I don't hate.
I don't hate
Sarah
her.
Parker.
I don't
She
hate
kind
her
of looks like
either.
Hermione.
She was
like,
great in what's it called, Hocus Pocus. So
Hocus Pocus is the
yeah.
best movie in the world.
Yeah.
Apparently, Tina Fey is like writing a sequel or something.
Hocus Pocus? Oh my god,
Wow.
Tina Fey Hocus Pocus
But like,
too?
I
That was
don't
so
think
great.
there needs to. We'll see.
No, there doesn't need to be, but just because it's Tina Fey, I was like, cool.
I don't know if she's writing it or maybe she's producing. She has something to do.
Did this inspire High School Musical?
That would be amazing.
This High School Musical is like a dumbed down version.
Actually, you know what? Kind of, because like what he's not supposed to dance.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be.
In theater, right? That's the whole thing? Yeah.
Yeah, but like that, they use that to be like singing and dancing
Yeah.
because it's too effeminate. It's like you should do sports.
That's some great acting right there. Like, he's saying so much with his face.
Mm-hmm. They got everyone dancing all crazy. Oh, Serge is pretty cute in this.
Yeah.
She's pretty adorable in this. She's like all bouncy. Of course, as you say, her character's a little underdeveloped.
See, she's the dance. Everyone wants to dance. She's just go chasing after her. Cute.
Oh, it is gonna be cute. I just love how happy she is. She's super happy. You can do it, Willard.
You just gotta be brave. You just gotta let it go. Just Footloose.
I want to see you be brave, Willard.
Did they repeat this saga a lot in the movie?
It's kind of like The Graduate.
It's like
Willard,
I'm
go!
not gonna get the girl if we don't dance.
Find it in your heart.
It's the breakdown.
This is great. Everyone's so happy. Dancing is so fun and happy. Look at how happy they are.
It's like
I wish that people could just, like, everyone could just dance like that in real life, though. Like, I've never gone to a club or something where everyone's just, like, that good at dancing.
no, they're
including
not like
myself.
dancing. They're just like
Just like that. These guys are, like, all, like,
Yeah.
I feel it.
they're like
My body.
oh, the kind of music my soul.
I think
Just
if
like
you-
that.
Yeah.
He's like no.
Willard!
There you go, go Willard.
And he's gonna express his anger through dance, right? He's not gonna fight him. He's gonna dance.
Everyone.
He's gonna dance.
Damn that girl. Don't look like you're leading with it.
Whoa, don't say that.
Challenge him to a dance.
You don't even know this guy.
Why don't you just flake off, huh?
Flake off.
No.
No fight, so he's gonna have to dance. Oh, no, he didn't do it. No, now it is violent.
No, we're just supposed to dance.
So now they're gonna get in trouble because, like, see, the dancing, it caused fights, but actually him not dancing.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, I don't fight. That's cute. He doesn't fight. He's smart.
It's good that he doesn't fight. Ah.
Aw, you guys suck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What song is that?
Yep, one of those nights.
Oh, yeah.
I hate this place.
Wow, you did not pick up on.
This is a sloppy bridge accident, right?
That's the one they were referencing earlier.
Oh, you're missing out.
Because now she's all, like, gonna be happy telling the story because she's got a freaking death wish.
And they both told me
What's car tag? Is this when you?
Put
Read
down
each
with your
other's-
cars?
This
Yeah.
town! How is this town even still functional?
Have you guys ever played car tag?
I just remember, like, bridges like this freak me out even when I'm driving now because there's this Disney movie called Susie Q.
I love Susie Q, the Pink Ranger.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
she's
Yeah.
always on the bridge.
Yeah. So, like, why was this a kids' movie, first of all? Because I was really excited about it. It's like, oh my god, Pink Ranger is my favorite, and she starts in this movie. And then she dies because she's like going to prom and some car hits her off the bridge and then she's a ghost. And now I'm like terrified to jump on bridges because I'm like, I'm gonna get knocked out
That
of the
movie's
tonight.
so
It was a Disney
good.
movie.
Yeah, and then so
Terrifying.
all she wants to do, her unfinished business is going to prom.
Yeah.
I think there's like important plot points.
Oh, sorry.
happening. Sorry. A little bit positive. Because I think she said her brother died in the car accident that they were talking about.
Do you want to rewind?
No, it's okay. I mean, no, that'll throw everybody off. It's okay.
I thought about Susie.
Susie Q is important. That's okay. I've never seen that one though.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, like, why then, like, John Lithgow would be all crazy.
Yeah, that's
right?
why her dad is. That's why she's like depressed and like wants to get out of there. She's like living in like sadness all the time, and that's why he's like super fervent. Like he has to be devoted to like God and his church because he probably needs to find like purpose.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think fun. I'm gonna look up Simone because I know.
Oh yeah, that's why he's like super overprotective because he already lost the child. But it's just making her have a death wish.
She's in Edward Scissorhands.
She is
The mom.
the mom. Oh, the mom.
That's she's.
Oh, yeah.
What is she? Who's she?
That like befriends. Like she's like one of the first people to befriend him. She has like the glasses.
The cat eye glasses, the
hair.
curly hair.
Oh, do you see that?
No, do you slap her?
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry. Damn it! You're talking about other movies.
No, but it was. Now I know where she's from. And I love Edward Scissorhands. That's like one of my favorite movies.
So much, like, abuse in this movie. Verbal, physical.
Yeah, I mean, but
Emotional.
I mean,
Emotional.
according to old movies, like that slap, like it's bad, but it seems like they have that slap in movies a lot. Like the dad
Yeah,
slapping
now
the
like
daughter.
slapping is not okay, but like.
Because like they used to like spank and slap a lot of movies, and it would be like, ooh, like
It's still a big deal
supposed to
for
be
him,
bad.
though.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't want to do it. But I just noticed that they have a lot of that in older movies, and people react like that was bad, but.
Craziest, most dangerous thing I ever did was eat a yogurt that was getting near its expiration date. I was fine, though.
I'm glad you were okay.
Good. That actually could
It
have gone
wasn't.
really
No, but
badly.
it's like near its expiration date, so
Yeah.
it wasn't past, so it was okay. So they have like a happy marriage.
That's always weird though when it's like the mom being jealous of the daughter. That's when it starts to get like creepy.
It's a little weird, but I guess they don't talk at all. Maybe I guess they're all wrecked from the tragedy in their family, and they don't talk. I don't know. I mean, I'm like making a little leaps here, but that's just what I'm guessing. Their marriage is all
I'm getting so many great text
Tense.
messages of people watching the stream.
texts.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Oh, we love fun. Favorited my tweet about that Geek Sundry t-shirt that
Oh.
I'm going to get.
Oh!
I will buy it, but I'm hoping
Actually,
that I don't have
Yeah.
to. Let's be real.
Sweat.
What?
I like We Love Fine. The Cell Gravity Falls things. This is really sad.
Mhm.
This is sad. This angle through the camera is great. It's far away.
We also haven't seen Kevin Bacon's character in forever.
Who's the DP? The guy who directed this is the same guy who directed Still Like Movies.
Ooh.
So that kind of makes sense.
I think if like you tell the story from the daughter's
Mhm.
point of view, like it's really interesting. Because that was a very powerful like
Yeah.
kind of scene they had.
I like that
It's
it's
a lot of
not through
context.
his, like, you get to learn the town from him, but you get to know about the town through the town people.
I love watching people just like dance, like they're just like it's
Mhm.
cathartic though. This is one of those things where they're like, ooh, city boy.
Mhm.
He sure the hell is.
Cat goes backwards.
See what we can get us to dance.
Aw, it's all like you.
So there's no dances. This is all starting to make perfect sense.
So it's not as ridiculous as it sounds when they're like,
But-
it's just
but-
butts, shower scene.
But I call him when I see him.
Dale asks, a foot? And then and then put Sarah Jessica Parker's face on. That's just too brilliant. That was a little too clever.
Not so good as words. You think it like that, and then you are gonna get creamed.
But
So
I love
This is
how
like
you have the
reverse
butt in the
Porky's.
background.
Old like
There.
Oh,
but you
there's
can almost see
Dan's
that guy's
kind of,
dick.
yeah.
That's crazy.
well, straight to that. No, it's left foot from the right.
Oh, his face.
I gotta get up for that chance. You are gonna learn that bit.
Oh, this song! Oh my god, I love this song.
Oh, he's gonna teach us.
I prefer this montage than the Dirty Dancing, like her teaching herself
Oh,
montage.
that's true.
But they're both amazing.
Yeah.
I like the Dirty Dancing.
I learned about the 30-degree rule from that movie, where they're showing her going down the bridge over and
Yeah.
over, and they have to keep from moving the camera a little bit.
This is so cute. Because Willard.
Maybe I can learn how to dance.
Maybe if we do the exact same things in the montage.
It's freaky going to parties with like my family in Chicago, or like my more like culturally.
This is a great show. This is so great. Oh my god. Somebody teach me to dance in exactly this manner.
My like more culturally invested or active Indian family, because when you go to a party with them, everyone's perfect dancing. Like they're just like amazing dancers, and it's so funny to like then go to a party where I'm just there and I'm just like I don't know how to do anything.
It's making the camera shake.
It's like me. Oh my god, my parents used to get so mad at me because I would like dance around in my room and I would shake my chandelier because I had like an older Victorian house. And,
So
like,
it would
what
just,
are
like,
you doing? Because I'd be like, I'd be practicing my turns and stuff in my room and then like you
Aww.
So I started dancing in the kitchen.
Didn't you want to like do dancing? Is that what you were saying earlier?
I danced for a really long time. I stopped when I got to college.
You shouldn't stop.
I know.
Bad
it's
things
just,
will
I
happen.
ran out of time.
You just dance in abandoned warehouses in your free time.
I had friends in high school that would like swing dance. It was
Oh
crazy.
yeah, like I
And
have
we
friends who
tr-
swing
yeah,
dance.
we
It
tried
looks
to
really
start
fun.
like swing dancing clubs, and we would talk to these like dancing venues because we would have like a jazz swing dance club in high school. That never worked. This is another iconic
This shot, yeah, these shots are great.
Yeah.
This should always hit the perfect shots.
It's funny because I was looking up the cinematographer, but he hasn't really done any other kind of like iconic movies.
Huh.
It's all kind of been just like random.
I guess he just did his
So
best
good.
right here. He's like, you know what, I'm done. This is great. These are so great. I love these movies.
Well, he did 48 Hours,
Oh, okay.
but
Okay.
like all the other stuff, nothing else is really good. So I don't know. That's always weird when like people do like one or two like really great movies.
It's weird when really good DPs don't get hired a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder if part of it was like the switch to digital, even though that didn't happen until like basically later. But
He's getting pretty good. He's doing like a Tarzan dance.
yeah, look at you.
How did he go from like not knowing how to dance to doing like acrobatics?
Well, he probably
Hard work.
is muscular, so it's just a matter of like kind of like learning stuff. Because the thing with dance is like it's pretty athletic, so if you're already athletic, you just kind of have to learn stuff.
And he's a gymnast.
Yeah.
So,
He's also a gymnast?
well, he was doing gymnastics.
He was
with
like
him,
hanging
yeah.
out with him when they were doing gymnastics.
And I mean, we just saw him like doing rolls and stuff.
Yeah.
Are you guys dancers? If you're not, do you still like dancing even if no one's watching?
Let me know. That was always my biggest thing, is because like I would know I could do like choreographed dances, but then I'd be like going to school dances, and I'm like, how do I dance casually?
Yeah, I had a really hard time with that. I can't. I still have kind of a hard time with that.
I feel like I can't dance well casually, but like I just do it.
Like if somebody
anyway.
tells, that's why. Okay, so I was like really obsessed with DDR, and I like
Yeah,
it's like on the
yeah.
maniac levels we were talking about DDR earlier. Like that's why I liked it, because it's like I want to dance, but I need someone like I need the arrows. I need to like know what to do.
Well, that's why I really like Just Dance and like Dance Central.
They're
There's, like,
more.
movement
The movement
into it.
is more
if
like
you tell me what to
dancing.
do, I will do it.
Like, and I would always ask people, and it would drive me crazy because I was like, "Can you just like teach me how to dance?" And they're like, "You just do whatever, you just feel it." And I'm like, "No, but like you need to tell me some things to do." Like, yeah, I get that like maybe at some point I'll have to just feel it and go off it, but like tell me like some things to do. Like, I don't, my mind. I used to get like so annoyed. People would be like, you know, just do whatever, feel the music.
Kid yelling in movies before '95 sound the best.
It sounded like that royalty-free like kids yelling that everyone uses in their YouTube videos.
Like I think kid yelling just always peaks, so they have to pull it down, so it sounds really chaotic.
Yeah, it's kind of like Tiger Monkey's like kid yelling.
Yes.
Yay! Yeah.
Uh-oh. Moody Blues over here. Everyone's hair is so nice in this movie.
Everyone's so skinny and
It's like 80s hair.
athletic.
Yeah.
Because they're adults, is the thing. When you see her from afar, you're like, damn, she's so tall.
Well, she's just like model. Like she's just like built like a model.
Yeah.
So
She's like super tall and skinny.
is that going for her? I guess. She didn't really go on to do anything though. I was looking at all these people. I'm like, oh, this kid. What is this kid in? He's the thing.
He actually looks familiar in his face, like his eyes.
No, he's someone. There's some character.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey.
Spike breaking out.
What? That's so rude. Ty treated you decent. I was like, no.
Wow.
Obviously not. And now he's like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. Don't chase after him. Oh shit! I guess if you have a crowbar, you're good. She's a lot of anger and pain. Ooh,
Wonder what this movie has.
this is
on
like a
Rotten
legit
Tomatoes.
fight that they're having with each
Yeah.
other. Oh my god. Oh shit.
This guy's the worst.
But like that was like a whole fight that broke out. Like she punched him in the face, and then he punched her in the face, and they like wrestled with a crowbar. Oh my god. What her face is all. Shit. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
This movie is like way more crazy than I remember it.
Did you guys remember it being this like dark?
No.
Because the music's so happy, the dancing parts are happy.
I don't think like I understood stuff like that. Like I
Yeah.
just like didn't like I couldn't process like what them. It was just like movie fighting, you know.
Like, how old were you guys when you saw this? Maybe,
Oh, last time when I was like 14.
like maybe
I've
like
been younger than that.
you'd probably at least have to be like either an adult remembering your teen years or like in high school.
I think I saw it because I remember it was probably like it was a chorus concert in like late elementary school,
Mm-hmm.
and we had to sing the song from Footloose, so I was like, I'm gonna watch Footloose. So I had to be like 10 or 11. Like,
Yeah, I guess that's like too young for all this.
Jesse says the secret to dancing casually: alcohol.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only way.
Honestly, yes.
And
Then you like
Casper-
don't care.
Yeah.
Casper says I pop and lock whatever. I'm alone. Like
Pop
if
and
someone
lock
leaves,
and
you're forced to
jam
pop and lock.
I think of whenever I hear Pop Lock, I think of Legally Blonde.
No, that was High School Musical.
Mhm.
Stick to the status quo.
Oh, Stick to the Status Quo.
Yeah.
I actually really like High
Wow,
School
that movie
Musical.
is
It's a
just
guilty pleasure.
Footloose.
It's like dumbed down Footloose though, because this is like very mature. I mean, not mature, but it's more real. Like High School Musical is a musical and it's for young people. But I oddly like High School Musical. It's just a guilty pleasure.
It's great.
Oh my god, is Chris watching this?
Who? This is your friend? He texts you
He's
and
watching this?
oh wait, the friend you're talking about from Swing Club wanted to do Swing Club?
Yeah, no, well, it wasn't, he was part of it. It was like me and my friend, Lauren/Brielle. But yeah, that's funny.
We look like
Shout out
pirates,
to
by the
Grizzly.
way.
We look like pirates?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
she's wearing
grayscale.
Oh, because we're
Yeah.
all like,
Oh, I'm also wearing strings.
yeah,
I
we're
have
like
a lot of strings.
Magic Arcus.
lights that make you. I think like she just doesn't know how to communicate. Also, he knows
She
how to
can only
communicate through
kiss.
dance.
And she communicates through kissing.
Mhm.
So-
And he's not like experienced.
I hate when they do that thing in old movies where they just like they either do the circle, like this one is literally like completely breaking the 180 rule.
Yeah.
Like, one side and then the other.
Yeah, but
But
sometimes they
most movies
circle.
they do the circle
Yeah.
thing. like, what is that? It's at the end of, like, 2 weeks' notice or something.
Yeah.
Where she, like, runs to that kid and it's literally just, like, that
Garden State
circle.
does it.
I
in the
hate
airport.
it. It's so annoying.
You know the original ending for Garden State, like how it's gonna end?
No.
I mean, I've heard this enough that like I
Yeah.
believe it, and like I heard it, but like I haven't heard Zach Braff like mention it or talk about it lately, and I don't know if he's just changed the person or I don't know what, but apparently the original ending was he gets on the plane and the plane crashes, and that's why the movie.
Oh
starts
yeah,
that
I
way.
have heard that. I don't know if it's like real, but I've heard it a lot. And it makes sense in the script because like why does it keep going back to
Now I
that
want to,
plane?
like, go rewatch it. That's crazy.
That actually would really be a good ending because he's.
Because the ending just
Because
like nothing happens.
It's like as though
right?
he's having a prophetic dream about it, and then it's like a
Yeah.
reality.
It's like he finally finds
It's
life.
kind of like how at the end of Donnie Darko, where he just kind of like
Yeah.
is in his bed and then the plane. These are like spoilers, by the way.
Sorry,
And the
yeah.
plane just like crashes and like kills him, and he's just like laughing. And then, like, Jenna
Yeah,
Malone
because
is
he has
like,
the.
Jenna Malone's like, oh, what happened? And then they're like,
Yeah.
doesn't even know him. Oh, Donnie Darko is so good.
It's just because he knows that like he can.
My
look for it at the
friends
time.
hate Donnie Darko, and it makes me
Really?
so
Why?
sad.
Why do they hate it?
I don't know. It's just like two. It's like two of my good friends. And
It could
I
be,
think they
like-
just think it's overrated.
Oh.
I'm like, okay.
I guess I could see that. It depends on how they're introduced to it, but it's a really good movie. Don't hold that against it. Our big fat cat is on the ground.
My friends.
They're friends now.
Mhm.
She can pet and we just run away. Oh, you can't be a father daddy. But he's on this stuff too. Aww. But now that you
That's a
said she
terrible
was
way to go to
in,
bed.
now that you said she was in Never Scissorhands, like all I could see is that character, so I can't take this character
Mm-hmm.
seriously.
She never stops. See.
All these characters are so well written, so fleshed out, and so great.
Hey, I know you can fly.
You can make a difference by dancing. Do you understand how easy this is? You just have
It
fun.
requires
Just dance.
nothing of you.
Just dance, yeah.
That's why Lady Gaga wrote this song. She was inspired by Footloose. This is a great shot too. Look at all the like
Yeah, the shots are
backlighting. And then like the how she just walked by, she completely had focus in the front. That's amazing.
Dale's just having to pop and lock every single time you're alone. Sounds like a monkey paw wish result.
Everybody. Take a deep breath.
Mhm. Is it the Bible? What? Did you find a passage that's like pro dancing?
Did you guys see that Jon Stewart thing?
Which one?
It's where they were talking about like this gentleman, I don't know who, because as we found out in this live stream, I'm not smart, was talking about the free market, and he said you can serve both, like no one is saying you can't serve both money and God or something like that, and then or like money and the Lord, and then Jon Stewart's like, I quote the Bible, and it's exactly
It's
you
just
cannot
like-
serve the Lord and money.
I love when that But loves. Why do
Good
people used
loves.
to do that? Just like baby wailing.
Oh my god.
Why do
Yeah, they
people
have
do
young
that?
kids.
Like,
Yeah.
So messed up.
into a young child's room. How is that
Yes.
okay?
This, oh my god, so messed up.
They have to get their windows fixed.
Yeah, but they could have like hit these little kids in the head.
You see, now you see. You don't go away from your friends. People think this is not the first time. Business is off. People are taking business away from you. Your Aunt Louise will get some ugly phone calls, and today your mother lost her job. Look, that's what.
So now he's gonna be even more nervous about going for the council because like his whole family is getting harassed
Which is crazy.
Yeah. over stupid dance. This whole town is crazy. They just don't care about
they call the
anybody's
police. It
lives.
doesn't make any sense to call the police. They're not going to do anything. That's basically what you just said.
This is
I
like-
mean, this is sort of like this is sort of like
Yeah, I don't
racist
understand this town
Southern
exactly.
story, yeah.
It's like they just get moved there and like people don't even care about their freaking like lives. It's crazy time. It's like the town in Hot Fuzz.
Basically, I guess what this
These
is,
movies are like,
it's-
what?
yeah, it's telling this like way deeper story, but using
It
something
is.
that's like seemingly like, oh man, he's
It's
like,
dancing, yeah, but it's
but like
it's
the
analogous.
metaphor is like,
Mhm. It's about banning, like it's like banning books.
I want-
It's like The
yeah.
Giver, or it's like The Giver. Like it's talking about a greater issue. It's representative.
That's so crazy to write that like scene where like a brick is thrown right between where the kids are sleeping.
Yeah.
no, any anxiety issues.
Mm-hmm. There's like a kind of a Han Solo look going on right here.
Mm-hmm.
bit.
A little scruffy looking.
It's a nerf herder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess like that's why this movie probably connected with so many people and really took off. Sort of like how we're talking about like X-Men resonates with like a lot of different types of people in different groups.
Yeah.
Or, like you could project your issues on.
Well, that's like I really like the most recent movie because it mostly just talks about like self-doubt.
Yeah. I really like
Yeah.
it. Future Past.
I really liked it. One of my friends just like did not like
Yeah.
it much. I always get so annoyed when people like don't like a movie when I think it's really great.
Take
Mhm.
Because,
it
like,
personally.
but like after they'll be like, oh, what did you think? Like, wasn't that great? And then just well, and I'm like,
It's the
like a
well,
personal
yeah.
attack.
It's like one thing, like if there's like a thing that you hate about a movie, that's like, but like hating a movie outright usually means that you also hate the ideas of it. Like,
Yeah.
and the
I
idea,
guess like you think
Yeah.
that like when they say they didn't like it, you're like, oh man, you didn't like the powerful ideas behind it, like that I connected with on a personal level.
Yeah.
But they could have just not liked something else about it, but
Yeah.
no, boo,
Boo,
get big
dog
government out of my
license
dogs. Why are they okay with that? Why are they okay with raising taxes on dogs?
they're not okay with school this.
Now we can consider any good business.
I'm really scared to say it because
Excuse me. Before we begin, I just want to remind all you kids,
That dancing is so
we're conducting an official meeting.
don't say anything stupid.
Holiday.
I've never been in a. That's great. I want that shirt.
That's great.
You can dance your ass off.
Yeah, it's great. Somebody should make that.
Someone probably did make it. It's like I want that, and then I want a Cutter shirt. I'm like, what is that movie called? I always call it. It's not called Cutters. It's called like. It's no, it's this movie from like the 1970s. I want to say. It's about like these kids who like race bikes. Like this one kid basically like thinks he's European. It's like this classic.
I don't know.
Every time I forget the name of it, and I always just think.
I mean, I probably haven't seen it. I haven't even seen Footloose.
No,
So.
it's such a good movie. But I can't remember it. I just WhatsApp Lauren in New Zealand. I'm giving you guys some background information. But you keep bringing up the Shaq and New obscure high school memory. Oh yeah, my friend is in New Zealand.
Oh wow.
Well, it's really funny because one of my other friends was just in New Zealand for like 3 months. Probably.
So like he actually just thinks it's dangerous. Fraught with genuine
Breaking
perils,
away.
he said.
It's called Breaking Away.
Breaking
I've
Away
never
sounds
heard of
really
that.
familiar.
It's really good. It's so good. A small-town teen obsessed with the Italian cycling team fights for the affections of the girl. It's like Dennis Quaid. I guess it's
Oh.
But like she's so beat up. Like, did she ever like have that conversation with her father?
Yeah, right?
I love how everyone just kind of breezes over the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's a conscious thing. Like I think that like they just did.
Also, he's the best like spoken person.
To go up there.
I had this movie forever.
I totally forgot this whole part.
This is so good. He's like gonna drop the mic after this.
And show their community spirit. And they dance, celebrate.
Kevin Bacon's such a good actor.
He's great.
That is the thing that we're talking about.
Yeah, whip out that Bible.
Psalm 149. Praise you, Lord. Sing to the Lord a new song. Let them praise his name to the dance.
Yeah, now the adults are like, yeah, you're right. You have your Bible.
King David, who we read about in Samuel, and what did David do? What did David do? What did David do? All his way. Weeping and dancing before the Lord.
No. Wrong order. 9 ladies dancing. Sorry. 10 lords of leaping.
10 lords of
ladies
leaping?
dancing. 8 geese of lane. No, that's 6 geese of lane. 5 short rings. 5. How does that song go? Oh, no.
I'd have to like sing the full thing.
Yeah. It's 9 lords of leaping.
That's
8 ladies
it?
dancing. 7 swans of swimming. 6 geese of lane.
5
5
golden rings.
rings.
Yeah.
4 calling birds. 3 French.
2 turtle doves.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Okay.
That happened. Summer Christmas.
I'm just thinking that in order to get all the quotations from the Bible about dancing for this movie, they couldn't just Control F dance
They
and
No.
find all the references.
No,
They had to,
that
like,
girl,
read the whole Bible.
Ariel
Yeah.
fucking like studied that all night to drown her sorrows.
I mean, the screenwriter.
Yeah. How to read this Bible. Where did they talk about dancing? Only we had the technology.
Maybe the screenwriter knew that because like this happened to their child.
Ooh.
True story. Maybe the
True
screenwriter
story.
writer is something like that.
It's like an Orange is the New Black sort of thing.
Ooh, yeah. Bacon out.
Sorry, that might have not been as fun to watch, but we were really involved in
Naked
that
out.
speech.
No, they're probably. I think people are watching along though. Like who's watching it on Netflix also? Like if you're watching it on Netflix, that was
Yeah, who's watching with us? Go ahead and tweet at 2 Broke Geeks.
Actually watching.
Blair asked whether our live streamers dance. I don't know if it'll work with this camera, but I'm willing to record us
Why don't we
dancing
just
tomorrow.
dancing and sitting down?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we'll just film this.
Should we do it at the end of the movie?
Well, we should wait till a song comes, and when a song comes, we'll all be like,
There's no more songs in the movie, though.
we could just like have a rave.
Okay.
We could like turn on the lights on and off and go, boop, 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 boop. This is stuff.
That's the best time to dance when there's strobe lights, unless you're epileptic.
Then
Then
that's
no
the
one
worst.
can. Everything looks so cool with the strobe lights.
Yeah, because you look like you're doing way cooler
Because
things
everything
than
looks
you
like
are.
stop motion.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I'm
You could
totally
be doing
being
the dumbest
mechanical.
thing and it looks so cool. That's why strobe lights are amazing. Again, unless you have epilepsy, then they're not.
Then they're
cool
really
at all.
not
They're
amazing
horrible.
to you. Yes.
They're bad.
Did you hear their plan?
No.
The guy was
We were
like,
talking about strobe lights.
And
What happened?
the guy was like, well, I figure if there's like if the fire trucks are blocked from getting somewhere, so will the long arm of the law. And then it's
What?
like, but they're pretty much that guy was just like,
Which guy was it?
one of the dads, or the guy who's dancing, the older gentleman who's dancing and enjoying it.
Uh-huh.
He was pretty much like, and I believe he's in charge of like
Keep pro
fire
dancing?
trucks. Yeah. It was just like, what
So
if we
he's-
block it?
Like so that the law enforcement can't go shut it down?
Are you pro dance? Let us know in the comments.
Holland's
Yeah.
so good at his comments. She's jumping in on it.
And if you're anti-dance, it's okay. I know
Let us know.
culturally a lot of people.
That's like how some
Are
people
you
don't
pro
like
dance like us free loving ground sitters, or are you anti dance?
How does that make any sense?
Like
Like
these
ground sitter dancer.
Fascist high grounders because fascism.
Flash dance was a high grounder dance.
I'm saying because you're
Footloose was a
fascist.
high grounder dance. How are we not
Dancing-
fascist?
no.
How are we fascist?
You're not. It's not about the dance, but you can't be like it was a high grounder dance. This is about sitting.
Yeah, on chairs.
Yeah.
Maybe you haven't seen Flash dance. Have you seen Flash dance?
Oh, where she dances in the chair?
Yeah.
I know that happens in Flash dance. It's the only thing I know about Flash. I missed a lot of 80s dance movies because I hadn't seen Dirty Dancing until like earlier.
Were you not allowed to dance when you were at home, like growing up as a kid?
I had the DDR, Matt. I was angry and you were angry. That is the relationship. This is good. We would have asked him what was wrong. Like, for real, there's a lot of shit's happening.
Because people feel
I never said that.
that's what you need to search for.
That was not meant for your ears.
Which one are you searching for? Captain me. I will take it off.
It's great that she's wearing black.
Yeah.
You're not
What's the fuck I got in here?
Why not? Isn't this what the creature? It's here. I asked you to forgive Emma. Oh, forgive me. People are calling.
On their phones?
On their mobile phones.
Not mobile.
What are they burning?
I hope it's on the Bible.
I know, because that's not a good way to bring peace.
I don't know,
into
they're
dance.
burning the books that they don't like. They're not just hiding them away now, they're straight up burning them.
When did you all decide to injustice?
Oh, he's against it? Well, that's
Who
good.
elected all of you to be the saviors of everybody's souls and go on? Everyone have a perfect right to determine what our children. You learned all of these. What are you going to do then?
Just keep finding more and more things to burn and ban.
Isn't Beaumont where True Blood takes place?
Is Belmont a real place?
I don't know.
You didn't hear that.
See, it's not about the thing itself. It's about people being wicked.
It's so weird because I feel like I always like grew up with kids that like I would know
Burn
people that had like
books.
What really was like
you know,
crazy
you
to
have
me.
people with like really strict parents,
Mhm.
and then like those kids are always the ones that like once they get to college they just like
They go
shit.
crazy. Yeah, they go crazy because they were like, I'm finally free. What was really crazy to me was I was young and I was like really into Hercules and we had it on VHS and like my friend came over and we had a lot of friends who were gonna watch Hercules and she was like, I'm not allowed to watch Hercules. And it was because it depicted a polytheistic religion.
Oh my god, I remember when my little cousin got scared. She got
Oh
pretty
yeah.
bad.
You're
It
not
was
gonna
such a
tell that
cute
story.
moment. I could. Well, like we were.
Well, it was weird that you just like said it and then you're just like, anyways.
Remember that time?
Well, my cousin's like little,
Crazy time.
and at the time she was like even more little, and my brothers and I were really into Resident Evil 4, but they were more into it, and they kept quoting like when like those guys are digging in the village and they're like Odin as like you're going by. I don't even know what they say because it's in Spain, right?
Sounds like they say Odin.
So they kept saying it, and then she was like, and she thought it was funny, and she was saying it. And she was like, "Who's Odin?" And then I was just casually like, "Oh, he's a god. Like he's a Greek god." And she was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like speak his name out of turn." And so like, she was like really like she was like worried
She was,
about
like,
it.
all
And then
upset
so,
about
but
it. She
then
was
we
really
were
little and cute too. So we were
we're
trying to
standing in
like
like
fix
Union
it and we're
Square in
doing a
San Francisco. We're
terrible
like, "Oh no,
job.
not like a real god. Wait." And we're like, "Oh no. How do we? No, he's like, oh god." And like we stood there.
No, like
A bunch of, like,
Hercules.
agnostic
I mean,
kids
no,
with, like,
I know. You did like a terrible job of trying to. We're sorry. We just didn't want her to feel
It
bad,
was
so we
awful.
just started like quickly saying anything to like make her not feel bad.
So to like mask it, we quickly brought up like Harry Potter and talked about Harry Potter for like 5 hours.
Is that what happened?
Dale says, Omar, this war is about where. Oh, sorry, I want to cover this.
You're like the worst interrupter, actually.
No, they're worse.
They keep like actually getting really into this movie, and then I just stopped talking and was like watching it.
And then it's boring.
And then the last, it's okay because you guys are talking when I'm quiet, and then we like switch off. She's like, this is a big moment though. She just like told her dad she wasn't a virgin. She's telling him that she might be like not believing God.
Yeah. That's the thing. I feel like this is a general thing. Like, they still believe in him. But then, like, he's questioning things too. Because he was like, "Oh, I thought this was right." But
How appropriate that she's like in Edward, that the mom is in Edward Scissorhands and this movie. They have like similar themes.
So
He doesn't
good.
know what to do. He doesn't know what to preach about. He used to be so self-assured.
I love movies like this. Where, like, they're like that character that's like totally like set in his ways,
Yeah.
and they actually it's such a big thing.
It is.
To be able to kind of feel like
It's not like good versus bad. It's like a
No,
conversation,
exactly.
like an hour and a half. Like those movies are
Mhm.
huge. Ferris Bueller get the same feeling from that too, where it's like conversations are happening about things.
really first time came to make mistakes.
Look at that face.
And not that him.
It's a monologue, so.
Not hold on. Don't confuse yourself.
We're all excited.
Mm-hmm. This is huge. This is a huge moment. And he's acting the hell out of it.
Here we go. Parenting.
I feel like I have this conversation with my parents at some point.
Yeah, you have to believe in me.
I had it with my mom when she was on menopause. It didn't go well.
Nothing really. I mean, menopause is some. It's a lot to go through.
I'm still waiting for that to become Pokemon.
Menopause. It's gross.
Aww. This is huge. Aww. I'm kind of tearing up a little bit.
And it wasn't Kevin Bacon who, like, convinced him. It was her. It was like that conversation.
Yeah.
Are we dancing?
Yeah, we're dancing.
I mean, just this music is kind of like not fitting, but like this message of the
It's a
song
little
is-
mid-tempo, but yeah.
Yeah,
Because all
the
the
messages,
music
because
is
we're like,
basically-
yeah.
Sorry, Dan.
This is how it is.
Reach.
I joke dance. We're doing the punching
It's
dance.
just there's not enough
We all
space
do
to do
punching
anything.
dance.
I feel like I'm on friend zone again.
I feel like
Do the shoulder
the Geek
dance.
Sundry party is just gonna be like all people that are really geeky dancing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
nerdy dance. We're like, yeah, we're all joke dancing. We're, this is like more like running dancing.
I'm gonna be like doing a
Shoulder
Snoopy
dance.
dance all night.
Yeah.
It's hard to dance when you're not moving your feet.
You do shoulder dance. You just snap like pals. Right? It's a good one.
This movie is very snap movie. Oh, it's funny.
My God, 1980s. They didn't have helium back then.
What, really? Like, no, that's not true.
Helium didn't exist. There simply
Helium
weren't.
was invented in 1994.
There was no periodic table back then.
This
No
month,
science.
this monster is also really famous. Like the way that everyone's like
Yeah, like in
together.
the Muppets movie.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah! Oh yeah!
It's okay, PJ.
Oh, I got you.
I hope everything goes well. They don't hate dancing forever.
That dance is really pretty.
It is pretty.
That dress, not as much.
Which is too.
The
What
top is
this?
worse.
What is this?
Yeah, you should have that face about that dress.
You're not going to like a nightmarish quinceañera. Come on.
I mean, it is a prom. So.
Yeah, I guess it's a prom dress. Yeah.
Yes, he was very nice. Yes, he was wonderful.
Oh, she's the opposite of the mom from Carrie.
I saw her Carrie for the first
side
time.
by side.
Darty Bellows.
Aw. Prom, am I right?
I hated prom. I had such horrible
Did you
prom
do junior
experience.
and senior?
Yeah, they both sucked.
Hi, VJ.
Oh no,
You wanna come here?
9 was good.
No.
You
Pick
come
up
here?
PJ, pick up PJ.
No, you just want to lay down? I think they're hot.
No, pick up PJ. Show
I'm not good at
PJ
picking up
turned the
cats.
whole
I'm not good
internet.
at it.
But she's next to you.
PJ will bite me.
No, maroon suit. Maroon suits are the way to go.
Was that like was that a good look?
I just really like maroon suits. Well, not like that look per se, but like in general, maroon
Mhm.
suits are usually a
Good choice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's
Just
what's the
way
matter.
you are. Yeah.
It's good. She's no longer in an abusive relationship. She's letting herself be happy.
That's you.
Her story is like just like so messed up.
It's like, it's funny because like this movie is famously a Kevin Bacon story, or like his character.
I mean, he's
but
great in it, but it's
like,
like totally her. She's got all of
Yeah.
this stuff going on. He's got pretty much a one
That's like
thing going on.
such a thing. It's like, oh, it's about this guy. It's like, no, it's actually about someone.
and that's like
else, but,
so many of these
God.
classic films are like that.
Maybe that's how they sneak it in, though. Maybe they were like, okay,
Yeah.
we can't make a movie like that, or nobody would like watch it or get it, so they hide
Mhm.
this like really deep storyline into this.
I mean, it's kind of like with Ferris
Exciting.
Bueller. Like Ferris Bueller doesn't go through a whole lot. It's all Cameron. Like
I
it's
love
like-
that theory. I love how people have the theory that it's like
Yeah,
just
that-
Cameron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Cameron's
that.
not great. Yeah, Cameron's going through a lot, and then it's like, oh, it's Ferris. It's like, yeah, Cameron. I love Cameron.
The best fan theory that I think is true, and that we've talked about a little bit, is the Graduate fan theory that Ben and Elena are related.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think about that theory that we've only?
They're all
barely
standing
talked
on
about?
the opposite sides. They're not dancing.
What would this music? Come on, put on some chingy.
Yeah, it should have been.
This is like an unironically like 90s reference wedding.
They need Kevin Bacon to come and inspire them all to dance with his amazing dancing.
They don't know how to have a
And her
dance.
hair, she looks like a mullet, like a permanent mullet.
I like it. I think you guys just hate me.
We are, but
This movie's about
I feel
acceptance.
justified.
This movie birthed so many famous songs.
Were they already super famous, or were they famous because of this movie? Because like,
Good
these are all
question.
super famous songs.
I love her glasses. I love her
I
glasses.
love it.
She had them first.
What a hipster, that girl.
Hey, guy.
Just pick his nose.
Yeah. There we
Okay,
go.
there. Now the party can start. They're just super stoked to come dance.
And his whole thing is like, you show people how to dance. Like, you go in the floor and you have fun, then people will
Show
join
them,
you.
they'll join in. Yeah, they're shy. They don't know how to express themselves.
If you dance it, they will dance.
If you dance it, they will dance.
Has anyone seen the remake?
I haven't seen Phil Lou.
What do you guys?
I was very against the remake. It looked kind of silly. It looked like another one of those, like, what are those movies?
Cookie
Like
Cutter?
Step Up.
Oh, yeah, it looks a little Step Uppy.
Dance.
The newest Step Up looks like a futuristic sci-fi film. Jeez.
I heard that.
Like, what's it called? Like, Step Up.
Step Up to Space.
Oh, this is nice. Look, if you keep all the kids inside at a dance, they're not out causing terrible car accidents.
Now all you have to do is like put like driving rules as subliminal messaging
In the songs and stuff.
and then the kids will learn how to drive. That's the real issue.
They have something to like go for. They need to go to their prom dance. Oh, that light on her face. That was like perfect. You're sad, you're sad.
That's me.
You guys
Put a little celery stick right
Like-
there.
like
Yeah, it looks like 5.
You guys saw that like American Doctor Who 50 years video, right? It's celebrating. Was John Lithgow in it? Because he should have been in it.
No, he wasn't.
He could have totally.
Oh, wait, no, I think...
I think he was.
Oh, the one where
the
they have all the
American
celebrities?
Yeah.
Wasn't John Lithgow in
Wasn't
it?
he in it? I was like, I feel like he was, but if he
No.
wasn't, then he should have been.
Wait, I think he was. We'll look it up afterwards.
I don't remember.
Then they could have used like a ton of clips from Third Rock from the Sun.
Mm-hmm. I think they did. I think they did.
I
I'm
feel like
almost
they
positive he
did,
is.
but I'm not sure. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Also, just so you guys know, at the end of this, we're going to read the newest chapter.
Does she
from
have another one?
Jesse's. Yep.
Yay!
The cats are slowly fighting, / licking each other.
So cute.
These are the ruffians. These are the guys who create trouble.
Uh-oh.
Leave Willard alone.
Leave Willard
Willard is a
alone.
fan favorite.
Willard is like the Cameron of this movie.
I like that he doesn't fight.
He doesn't fight.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, what was Chuck in? You figured this out, right?
No, I looked him up and he's not who I thought he was.
Okay.
Because I thought he looks familiar,
But
but
he
like,
does
I
look
don't
really
actually
familiar.
think
Maybe he just has all this.
I didn't recognize him. Like he didn't even have like a photo on IMDb, so. I think he looks like I think the actor that I was thinking of. Like now when I look at him, I don't see it, but originally. Leave Willard alone. This movie is so messed up.
No, this is is what.
That's funny. Also, I love how her name is Rusty. Like, her name is Rusty.
That's great.
Why
Like,
is
it's
that-
probably like a nickname, but.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mr. Dan Field, hey, you're a goddamn hero. Spot one.
Boom!
Oh!
Oh my god, what? Kick in the face.
How did that, like, not kill him?
I know.
Oh.
Oh my god, he should be
Why do you
dead.
think you can win the fight against a dancer? Like,
Yeah.
Reverend, come over and save them.
finish him.
Oh shit!
No! That's not okay?
That's not okay. He's like a murderer.
This guy's got wires loose.
Yeah, he does.
He just was waiting for them.
Whoa!
So much better.
Yeah, go team. Wait, was Willard's storyline was he didn't want to fight and then he finally learned to fight? Because that's terrible. That's,
No.
that's not as good of a message.
I know, like, I
That's a great
Yay,
famous
dance!
stuff,
Yay, sparkles!
Footloose is playing again. Okay, again.
Yay, 3 times.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
great!
Did they just put the
They
lights
must
around the
put the
camera?
lights around the
Like
camera.
wrapping around.
Oh my god, that's
That's
so good.
genius! Why does no one... Did this win an 18% cinematography?
Oh my god.
Great.
We just found Superman in this
They
movie.
literally just put the lights around the camera. And then
That's
they
why
like
we
focus
gotta do
out
it.
because they're out of
He's
focus.
doing this funny little
That's
dance.
awesome.
Yeah, it's really silly. Yeah, chest bump.
I love that dance. That's the dance we're doing tomorrow night at Comic-Con.
I was gonna...
Yes, guys.
We're gonna get really drunk and be like, ooh.
Yes.
Geek Sundry Party, Footloose dancing. Make it happen. Oh my god.
Let's
We're
do
gonna
that,
chest
yeah.
bump.
Just do the crazy like
We have to go like stop by and get some confetti sparkles
Yeah.
on the way.
I
That was
need
cool.
Kevin Bacon to play a dancing zombie.
Yeah, it's because it's like phase.
Yeah, that would be so good.
Like a friendly dancing zombie with a little bit of edge.
I do this a lot.
Yeah. So much glitter is
Yeah.
falling.
Oh my god, how long do you think it took them to clean that set after this? It was like there for probably
Like
decades.
glitter everywhere.
Yeah, for
Everyone left set and was like, oh my god. Everybody come.
I love their dance where they like go to the side and like shuffle to the side. It's so cool. I love old dance. I love like the 80s dancing in movies, like the way they shuffle to the side.
Yeah.
And I've never seen anyone do that in real life. Like this I see, but with how they like shuffle to the side that way. This. And the lights around the camera still. Yay!
This movie actually looks a lot like Carrie, but like a positive Carrie.
Yeah, positive Carrie.
This glitter's kind of dangerous though, because if you inhale it, you get sick.
And there's a lot of it.
Where's it coming from, too? It's fine. I'm fine with
Magic.
it.
It's from dancing magic.
Dude, she's tearing it up.
Yeah.
That's Rose's
She's free.
mom.
She's free and healthy. Oh really?
If you
What?
follow timelines, 1984, it's probably Rose's mom.
I was like, what? Oh my god, don't.
Oh, that kid was like
This
really
kid.
geeky. See, they're having fun.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
They're like, we're not good dancers. We can have fun.
Oh, that's- oh my God,
actually,
he's an amazing
really good. I take back what I said.
Yeah.
He's just, oh my
Whoa.
god, look at that moonwalk, Michael Jackson.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
How does he move his body like that?
Was he the guy who took off his glasses too? So
Yeah,
he
he's
like
like a little
surprised
nerd.
everybody.
And he's like, boom.
Oh
He's
my
like the guy from the
God.
Medea
He's
music
like
video.
made of noodles.
I
Do it! Do it!
Everyone can magically dance.
suspenders. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that as part of my dance. Ooh, that kid was so
Oh, I
good.
remember doing that. Did you ever do that?
Yeah.
Like dances? Like, trying
No,
to, like,
because
well, not
I
like all
suck
like that.
at doing that.
Tomorrow night you'll do it. Yeah!
I'll be inspired by Footloose. Oh my god, it's just like that
Footloose
scene in
makes me
Billy
think of
Elliot
Footloose.
over and over again. Yeah,
You know what, I
Footloose
like
Geek
that-
Sundry Party.
I think that dancing hasn't changed a whole lot in the history of dance. I'm not a dance expert by any means.
I'm pretty
But-
sure it has changed.
Like, I think a lot of the specifics, but I'd love to, like,
Yeah, just the specifics.
if you
And
could
well,
take a...
no, all dance I think has the same like basic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then you kind of like put your spin on them. I think there's a set of kind of like basic
Like, movements.
Yeah, like,
Movement.
yeah.
dance.
Like, imagine going back in
It's not like
time
it's
and you'd be
human,
able
though,
to
like-
dance with, like, ancient, like, Humans. That'd be
It's
so cool. I was
probably
gonna say ancient Americans, but that makes no sense.
I think it's like just human, maybe like the urges that you have when you're like,
Yeah.
I dance and I'm happy and I need to express myself. Like
Mhm.
probably just people want to do kind of the same basic things and then there's variations on it. I don't know.
Because they found that. Yeah. It's like a RoboCop ending right there.
Yay, that was so good. Ooh, okay.
Boom.
More things. Credit sequence. Awesome 80s credit sequence where they like show everyone.
The 80s.
Oh, the best font ever.
Yes.
Yay, John, let's go.
I miss when movies did this. I don't understand why they don't do them.
I love
Yeah.
credit sequences. Well, Wes Anderson does them a lot, like Royal Tenenbaums.
Mhm.
Like I love that. I love credit sequences. But I was also rewatching Robin Hood Men in Tights the other day, and they do that in Robin Hood Men in Tights at the end. They like show every person. I love that.
All Snap Dancing.
Snap dancing.
Snap Dance gets
That's like sounds like a movie. Snap
Snap
dancing.
Dance.
Snap
And you want to
dancing.
make
It's like
a poster for
Snapchat,
Snap Dance.
but Snap dance. I wish I could dance like that nerdy guy. He danced like
You can. You just gotta believe.
he's a magical being. Like, you know that Marion music video? You know what I'm talking about?
That's what I mentioned just now.
Yeah, oh, did you? Sorry.
Yeah.
That guy
Kenny
is
Loggins,
a really good dancer.
Okay,
in
Kenny
other
Loggins
things.
also. Like, whenever I hear Kenny Loggins now, I think of Archer.
Ah.
Like, Kenny Loggins wrote Footloose for this movie, which makes sense.
Should we shoot the
Okay,
outro?
so it was
Alright, we're gonna
actually
shoot the
like
outro really
fourth
quickly.
Yeah.
Well, everything is still fresh in Mia's head, and then we're gonna just hang out, read a very special thing.
Yeah, we
Chat
will
about
have
Footloose
to
for a
go
second.
because after that, because though, like, we have to wake up so early for Comic-Con, and then we still have to go get our cat sitter.
Beautiful boy.
Oh, Jesse has more movie facts. Okay, James, it says glitter in everyone's eye. Yeah, right. Yup. Movie number trivia. Footloose made 10 times its production budget, 80 million on 8 million budget.
It was only made for $8 million?
Is that for real? Because that's really good. Okay, we're gonna quickly film the outro of the video to ask what I thought of it for our Friday video.
Also, if there's time, I'd like to hear Holland's opinion on the phenomenon that is new in Tiger Monkey.
Ooh,
Oh.
yeah.
I've never
What
met
is
them
your
in
opinion?
person.
She has
so
yet to meet them.
I will let you know tomorrow after I actually meet them.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Holland has only met us and Becca so far, but at Comic-Con usually.
And then
everybody.
Mitch.
Oh yeah, and Mitch because he's out there. Pax.
Okay, go ahead and hit.
Okay.
Alright, sound speeding, camera speeding on Mia outro. Alright, what are your thoughts?
That was a pretty magical. Oh wait, can you flip it so I know where my frame is? Thanks. That was a pretty magical and amazing movie. Footloose is actually really good. Who knew? I don't know why I keep being so surprised about these movies that everyone has seen and talks about and are in pop culture, that they're actually really good. That's why everyone has seen them and talks about them. I don't know why it keeps surprising me, but except for Crocodiles on B2. That one's exempt.
Alright, let's look at what you answered.
Okay.
So, we asked you, what was the movie about? You said the dancing song. Oh, sorry, let me do that again. Yeah, it was bad. Alright, let's talk about the answers you had. Alright, let's do it again. I have a better
No,
idea.
okay, but Omar, we don't need to we don't
Okay.
usually include those in the edit, so you're good. You can
Okay.
stumble or whatever you want.
You said the movie is is about a town where dancing is allowed.
Yes, that was somewhat true. Okay, so the thing with the town banning dancing was somewhat true. In my mind, when people said it's a town that banned dancing, I had imagined that you can't even tap your foot at a grocery store. I thought it was legitimate a dance ban on everything, and that's why I thought, oh, maybe it's kind of a heightened, colorful, silly musical type world. But actually, it was more just everything is banned. School dances and dancing assembly is more what's banned. So it was a lot more realistic. I mean, that's never happened in reality, I don't think, but it was more realistic than how I imagined it.
You said that there would be maybe some singing, that it might be a musical.
Yes, so it definitely wasn't a musical. That part was wrong. was pretty proud. I got a lot of things kind of right, but it definitely was not a musical. That was the main thing. I don't know why I thought that it was a musical. It did have a it had a really popular, I guess, soundtrack. Like, all the songs were really good, and they played a really big part in the movie, and there were a lot of them, but nobody was actually singing about their feelings.
You see that Kevin Bacon would come to town and teach everyone how to dance.
Kevin Bacon kind of came into town and taught everyone to dance, but he more taught everyone to love and accept things. He was sort of like this outsider, and he came in, and it wasn't like so specific to dancing. It wasn't like Dirty Dancing style where he was teaching the girl, and it was actually, he taught Willard how to dance, he taught his friend how to dance, but that was the only learn to dance montage. It wasn't as technical as that. But he taught them to accept dancing and to, like, dancing is a metaphor for opening up your heart and expressing it. I don't know.
You said the antagonist would be a mean guy in the town, probably an official.
Yeah, this is how these movies go. So the antagonist was an official. He was the preacher, I guess, would be the antagonist. And he wasn't mean. He was a very multi-dimensional character. All the characters were fairly well thought out, except for Sarah Jessica Parker's character, but she was cute. But there was a lot more to them than met the eye. It was elliptical. They weren't like on the nose with it, but there was definitely he wasn't just a bad guy.
You said that the movie would be called Footloose because there's a song called Footloose.
So okay, Holland says that the song Footloose, it looks like, was actually written for the movie. So that part is I'm going to give that one to myself.
You said the lesson that they would learn is to express yourself through dance.
The lesson that okay, sort of true that they learned to express themselves through dance, but the storyline was less about expressing yourself through dance. Like, none of the older people had this big dance. It was more about the adults and the older people learning to accept their children and trust them and let them be humans.
And finally, you said Kevin Bacon's character, in 3 words, would be a rebel, scruffy, and dancy.
Yeah, I thought I did pretty good with this one, you guys. Like, I actually knew some things. I knew enough, and I knew enough that I could, like, extrapolate the movie. The only embarrassing thing is it's definitely not a musical. Like, it's not that. But it was very good. It was better than I imagined. I didn't imagine it to be bad, but I imagined it to maybe be campier and cheesier. But plot-wise, good job, pop culture references, for making me understand what the movie is.
So overall, what do you think of the movie?
It was really good. It was very magical. It was kind of heartwarming and about deeper things that, we probably should have solved by the time this movie was made. We still haven't. It's obviously still relevant. But it was really good.
Would you recommend it to other people?
Yeah, yay, 80s. If you like that kind of movie and you like 80s movies, classic 80s movies, definitely watch it. I need to watch more of those.
Well, you can go and do sign up.
Okay. Let's see, so that was Mia Hasn't Seen Shit, Footloose edition, I guess you would call it. What do I usually say in the sign up?
If you have a movie to recommend.
Oh, yeah. If you guys have a movie to recommend to me that everyone has seen, then I probably haven't seen it, so go ahead and leave it in the comments below. A lot of people recommend, like, really obscure movies. I have actually seen a lot of obscure movies. Like, I've seen Adventures of Baron Munchausen, but I haven't seen Rocky. It's that kind of thing. Don't forget to, I guess, like, share, subscribe, and that's it, right?
Thanks for Holland.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And special thanks to our friend Holland, who did the live stream with us. Poke your head in.
Oh,
it's
my
Holland! She's a super movie expert, and she talks about movies and reviews movies and analyzes movies on her channel. Wait, put your thumb there. Okay, we'll put an annotation right around her thumbs up, and you can click there to go see more of her channel.
Did you guys get the Terminator reference in this episode? You get it? The thumb?
That was it. All right. I'm going to say bye to this camera, and then we'll talk to you guys some more.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you next week. Bye. Yay. I feel like was kind of bad that I knew and was right about so many things. It's not as funny for other people.
Yeah, I mean, this movie is like pretty classic though, so it makes sense because it's referenced a lot. So.
Yeah.
I mean, you know Jimmy Pesto Jr.
Yeah,
you pretty much know the character.
But I didn't. You would think that, but for the other movies, it doesn't really make a difference with that. The only reason that it made a difference, I think, is that the type of movie that it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just been referenced a lot, but like a lot of movies borrow that same like general structure. So once I hear, oh, it's a town that has band dancing, I can just extrapolate like, oh, like Happy Feet, like High School Musical, like every like that kind of thing. I think it's that. Because you would think that, like, oh, things have been referenced a lot and I would get them, but I don't, as you know from the other movies.
All right.
Like Top Gun, like, you would have thought that I would have known stuff about Top Gun because it's referenced all the time, but I didn't. I didn't even know that's where Need for Speed came from.
Oh, all right. Then.
Yeah, see, it doesn't, you can't predict it. Okay, now you guys, Jessie, Egg Glasses, has been, I think Gomar's grabbing it. Did you tweet it at us?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, cool. I'm just telling everyone else.
I just gotta find it. Here we go. Got it.
Wait, I'm going to give an intro to Jessie.
Please.
She's awesome.
Please.
Jessie Egg Glasses on Twitter, just Egg Glasses on Twitter, is a really good writer, and she's using this skill to benefit all of us by writing a fan fiction of the Geek Sundry Vloggers.
It's never happened before.
This is Holland's first like fan fiction experience, I think, of herself. I mean, you've read other fan fiction.
I've read fan fiction and
have you written? Yeah. What did you write a fan fiction of?
I like did that thing. The first fan fiction I read was like fan fiction, which was like really like it was like Fall Out Boy and like Academy is like I particularly wrote fan fiction about Nick Wheeler from All American Rejects and Ryan Ross from Panic at the Disco.
What?
And then later I wrote CSI fan fiction, but it was like crossover of like my favorite singers and bands and CSI.
This is like a great fact to know about you.
Horribly embarrassing.
No, this is so good. This is so amazing. I can't believe you wrote CSI fan fiction with band like members.
Because it was
so
like one of my favorite things.
That's adorable. Yeah. Holland really likes CSI. That's another thing
I was also on a lot of CSI forums.
What would be really cool,
Holly? Yeah.
It would be really cool if like somebody had a murder mystery party and it was a CSI thing.
A lot of my friends have had murder mystery parties, but they were always like the older ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were in one. And it was like supposed to take place in like the 1920s, 30s. Yeah, it was really fun, and it was supposed to like it was a Hollywood theme.
Yeah, I did one of those, and I was Judy Garland.
Oh, what?
It was great.
Of course, you're Judy Garland.
It was amazing.
Well, ours was Hollywood theme, but like it was made up characters. But it was like we were all at this house, and there was like an accident on set, but it was actually like a murder, and he had to figure it. So like I was the writer.
I was the writer.
We were like a writing duo. We were from Britain, and like there was like a director, you know, like the producer, like the PA. Yeah. The PA was the one who was the murderer. Like so, that was what it was. Anyways, Jessie Egg Glasses writes these Pacific Rim Geek Sundry Vlogger fan fictions, and she started doing them. And in her very first episode, we were talking about Pacific Rim because we were watching Godzilla. It was our first episode of like in this format, and we learned that, you know, Omar and Tiger Monkey are drift compatible and have behavior together. So she's been like putting out installments. This is Holland's.
All right, I may ask questions.
Okay, we'll update you if you're confused.
All right, I should be good. Reading.
Reading booth.
Okay. The Los Angeles Shatterdome was full of exciting things. Famous Jaeger pilots, cool new technology, and of course, the merch shop where Pan-Pacific Defense Corps staff enjoyed a healthy 20% discount on all posters, accessories, and action figures. That's great.
Yes.
But perhaps, best of all, the PPDC's Film and Photography Archive was headquartered in this particular Shatterdome. He learned about it during his second week after fighting off his very first kaiju. Is that the pronunciation?
Yes.
I'm not super familiar.
Kaiju is like a giant monster.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. He'd been given some downtime to recover. The first fight was always the worst, they said, but he got restless and ended up wandering around. Despite being there for a while already, there were still countless hallways that Omar hadn't checked out yet. On this particular day, at the end of one of those particular hallways, he noticed a strange, unearthly glow, the kind that came from computer screens designed in the 90s. He also heard muffled, angry noises, so, like any other intelligent person, he made his way towards the source of this dangerous and frightening phenomenon.
Hey, I think that was sarcasm.
Why do you pronounce it like that?
Sarcasm. When he got closer, he realized that the noises were coming from a room on his left. Just as he poked his head inside, a voice cut through the air, this one clear and commanding. Do you see the scale texture? They're adapting. Soon we'll have to upgrade Heartthrob again. The room was dark, but Omar could just make out two figures huddled together over a console.
Oh, by the way, Heartthrob is our Jaeger.
Yeah.
Is a tiger monkey.
Yeah, no, I saw they was wrong. So
Yeah.
I've been like semi-following. One was standing and gesturing to something, while the other was sitting and hurriedly taking down notes. The screens in front of them seemed to be replaying footage of Omar's first battle. A very familiar kaiju was lumbering around, its statistics displayed on a secondary monitor, while a third displayed pilot information, such as average heart rate and drift cohesion. The person who was sitting raised their head and responded in a softer, more contemplative tone. I'll get the tech guys to look into it. Do you think the kaiju knows how to counteract the toxin yet? The conversation would have continued, but Omar's voice sounded out before he even realized it. Calling out instinctively, upon hearing the, I don't even know that word.
Whoa, I don't
get
get those mellifluous words. Ooh, that's a good word. I want to look that up. I'm going to write that down in my vocabulary.
We got a librarian on our hands.
Looks like we got a librarian. They're smarter there.
They really are.
It's true. I like Degrassi.
That's why it's all the Degrassi. Mia. Anyway, okay. The two figures turned, and Omar realized that one was indeed Mia, and the other was, he blinked a couple times, feeling heat rising in his cheeks.
Who is it?
It's gonna be it's gonna be Holland.
I don't know that. I'm not reading it.
You're Holland Farkas.
What? It was.
You say your full name like a badass.
My name is great. I've accepted it. The other person, the one with the strong voice, stepped over to Omar and extended a hand. After pausing for a moment, he took it, an awkward smile on his face. Holland Farkas, the strategist, the girl who had watched every single kaiju battle. Even as an intern, her name had circulated around every indie kaiju intelligence circle. Okay, I'm just going to throw this out. I feel like I'm Kate Beckett right now. If anyone else watches Castle, you will get the reference. I appreciate it. I'm just saying. Just saying. There's a comment. I hope one other person is just like, yes. Okay. Years ago, Omar had applied to the very same PVDC job as she did, the one that had shot her to the top of the research division. He had been bitter about the rejection, but only until her analyses made their way through the system and onto his personal intelligence network. Then he understood that she was something else, something more than just a kaiju groupie. That's great. Ooh, awesome. He realized he was still shaking her. Hand and let go of it quickly. His face even warmer than before. I'm awesome. I just intimidate people.
No, it's the best when Josie writes a thing about you. It's always.
I love
it's
that I can
always
intimidate people. That makes me feel so great. Powerful.
Just like in real life.
Just like in real life. She arched an eyebrow at him, and for a moment he was terrified that he'd done something wrong. But then she smiled. Mia's told me a lot about you.
What the heck did you say?
We were just watching your fight against Lockheed. I gotta say, you did a pretty good job. Omar had a moment where he thought he might pass out from happiness. Mia talked about him. He was a good pilot. Holland, the master strategist, approved of him.
Omar, do you like just fanboy about every single person?
I think so, except for Brent. No, I did with Brent.
Yeah, you're like so positive and fanboy.
But this is like
so
not untrue of real life.
She knows this too.
I think the first thing I said to you when I came in, I was like, Holland Farkas!
He's just like
He's
geeking
like
out
word for
so
word,
hard about
yeah.
everybody.
Okay. Thanks, he said, trying to sound grateful, but ending up a little on the squeaky side.
Can you do a reading?
Uh-huh.
You have to say thanks.
Thanks.
Squeakier. Yeah, squeakier.
Thanks.
That's good. That's good.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
We're just talking about person group.
He didn't trust himself to say anything particularly coherent after that, so he kept his mouth shut. This, of course, resulted in an awkward silence where the three of them waited around while kaiju sounds played in the background.
Why didn't you say anything? Break the silence.
Mia was the one who broke the silence.
Yeah.
Why did it have to be her?
I was just about to take a break, she said, standing and gathering up her notepad and pen. Gotta get some coffee before I meet with the Jaeger truck this afternoon.
You are addicted to coffee.
It's true. That is true. I post a lot of Instagram pictures of me
That's
drinking
true.
coffee.
Literally every morning I come in here, so I'm gonna go get some coffee.
I know, it's bad. It's like probably 80% of
I'm
our
gonna get a
conversation.
refill before we go back. Every morning we get like
crippling
2 coffees.
I know, and then like later in the afternoon I'll get another. It's really bad.
Holland nodded and gave Omar one last searching look as though she was figuring out every one of his secrets before turning back to the console. Console, not council. It's a console. It's a console.
I cancel buttons.
Console button.
Especially all these buttons when we refer to the console.
Let me know about those upgrades when you get a chance.
Okay.
I will reply to Mia. Then,
Yeah, shush.
Then, tugging at Omar's sleeve to indicate that he should follow her, she slipped out of the room. You can close your mouth now, she said, smiling up at him, a mischievous glint in her eyes. I can't read.
Mischievous.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it.
Mischievous.
Okay. Omar closed his mouth obediently. Holland Farkas, I love how my name always has an exclamation mark. Like in real life.
It's impossible to say your name without an exclamation
It's
mark.
hard. I just have a lot of exclamation
Like, if you just go Holland Farkas,
Holland Farkas.
it like doesn't sound right.
marks. Maybe she would let him see the archive sometime. They had to have stuff that he didn't. After all, not even Jaeger Bay had access to the PPDC files.
Ooh. Yay!
Yay!
I know, that's okay. Yeah, I know we turned off the air conditioning so it wouldn't be noisy, and it's like
Yeah, we'll turn on in a
sweltering
second.
now. It's just like we're in that town in Footloose, we're all in the church.
Mhm.
Like, yay! It happened. You're in it. You're
That
in
was
it
exciting.
now.
I liked that a lot.
And it's like good, right? It's just like
Good.
good
Yeah,
too.
it's really
It's like a
good.
real
Yeah.
story. Yeah, I love
That
it.
was great.
We're gonna have to keep doing this live stream now until like this whole book.
Absolutely. We can't
Because
stop.
we can't stop. Like if the reward is that we get a passage of
Each time,
fanfiction, each
can't
time
stop.
we can't stop.
This is true.
This is like,
It's just like
when
we can't stop dancing.
Can't Stop Dancing.
Can't stop dancing. Can't stop.
Footloose.
Footloose.
Footloose. Everybody footloose.
This one. This is the one.
Awesome. Thanks, Jesse.
Yay! Thank you.
And thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for watching us for 2 hours and a half.
Yeah, thank you. We have to cut it short and go get ready for Comic-Con. We have to wake up at like 6 a.m. to get down there. Real quick, please come find us at Comic-Con if you're going.
Yeah. If you don't have Comic-Con passes, but you're like, I could make it in San Diego, go anyway because our
Have you got
Geek Sundry
family in
space
San
is not.
Diego
Yeah.
or whatever? If you
Go
live
see
in San
them.
Diego, any
Uh-huh.
San Diego Bro Geeks out
Yes.
there, or Geek and Sundryites.
If you live in Corona and you want to make a drive out, you live in Ojai and you really want to make a drive out,
You don't have to, but yeah, you don't need a pass to go to the Geek and Sundry Lounge. We're mostly scheduled there Thursday and a bit Friday, but we'll probably be there like pretty much all
we'll be
Thursday,
there.
Friday, just hanging out.
If you live in
Mostly,
Eagles, California.
I'm gonna be there like all day Thursday. I have
Yeah,
stuff to do. I'll be there for a little bit Friday. We'll see
Yeah.
Thursday.
but we'll be there for both parties.
Mhm.
Friday night party is going to be awesome.
We'll all be there at the vlogger meet and greet at
Aw,
5.
PJ
There we go,
Parker made
PJ's
it.
here. Yeah, you got her tail on camera. It's okay. So yeah, you can come and talk to us, and we would love to see you and hang out. And the lounge seems pretty cool. I haven't been before. None of us have been
I
before.
haven't been
but it
either.
seems really
Okay,
cool.
so I just remember last year at Comic-Con, I was like following on like Facebook because like Neil was like posting stuff and we're friends on Facebook and like watching all the vloggers' tweets and we were like, oh, we're having so much fun. I was just like, I want to do this. And now I'm going and it's crazy.
Yay!
I'm very excited.
Dreams do come true.
Dreams
Footloose.
come true.
As Footloose taught us. Oh, also, so we all have, like, all the vloggers have buttons. You've probably been collecting them if you're trying to meet us. But Omar and I have a lot of swag that we intended to give away as prizes. We're going to keep a lot of them to still mail out to you guys as prizes and do random contests and stuff. But some of them are too expensive to mail out, especially posters. So we're gonna get some of the heavier items that we couldn't afford to mail out anyways. So some posters and T-shirts and just like some swag. If you find us and you want some, we're just gonna have a swag bag.
You did just eating the table. You did like Susie.
She's like, it's a glass table. She's just gnawing on it. She does that. She just does that to my glasses too.
But yes, like check Twitter tomorrow and Friday, and probably Saturday and Sunday. We'll be getting rid of swag slowly. We got a lot of cool stuff that we don't have room for. It's not that we don't want it. We just really don't have room for it.
Because we collect a lot. Because we're like free, and then we grab it, and then we run out of wall space. Like this one is not up yet, but we have like 4 things of posters, and we have.
Oh, and also the PO box.
We'll put it.
We'll get
Okay,
that
so
soon.
we have a PO box, so we need to go pick up the key, but we just haven't picked it up yet. But it exists, and like they even sent us a reminder email while we were doing the live stream.
Oh, really?
They're like, you need to pick up your key. You paid for this PO box. What are you doing with your life?
It didn't say that.
Word for word.
It makes me feel a little
Okay,
bad.
I really want to turn the air conditioning back on, and we gotta get ready for Comic-Con.
All right. Well, if you're going to Comic-Con, we'll see you there. If not, we will see you soon.
Follow us on Twitter. I'm gonna be tweeting.
Yeah.
Probably.
Tweet at us, message us, do everything.
At
Hi,
Holland
Blair.
Farkas, at Two Geeks.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you
Geek
so much.
Sundry.
I'm sorry if we... Shut up. I'm sorry if we... that was rude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if we didn't mention anything that was like sent over or put in the YouTube comments.
Yeah,
or
we
anything.
try to keep track of them, but it's kind of hard because we use our mobile devices. So
We're going to make it better.
We're
and
going to
better.
find a good way to do it. Okay.
You'll be in our hearts. We'll see you later.
Wrong movie.
You'll be
Bye.
in our